everyone. Give me a moment. I'm still setting some stuff up.
The All Creator Live Archives. Hello everyone. Please follow the YouTube guidelines. No spamming, no breaking up messages, no fighting. Sit back, relax, and enjoy.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to another day of All Creator Live. And I am back playing more Genshin Impact. And we're about to head into part 2 of the new summer event. So get ready for a nice, wonderful story starring our favorite girl, Navia, who is going to be taking us on a tour around the city. Or I don't really know what's going on. I just know that Navia is involved, apparently. We're going to the metropolis next in this weird book world that we are hanging out in during the summer, and it's been very interesting so far. So my sister's not here today, so to those who were looking forward to maybe her being here, no, she just wanted to hang out for a little bit the other day. But if you're looking for some chill stream, this is not that. We have story to cover, so lots of stuff to do. And everything should be unlocked by now. All I have to do is complete the story modes in order to get it accessible to me. What is this? Oh, there's the thing. Received. I got something. Cool. Thank you, Suzanne. That was very nice of you. Oh, soap. As in soap? Oh, soap. If you're watching this in the archives, thank you for being a part of this trade thing with me. No requests set. Well, I don't have anything to trade, so I'm going to have to hold off on trading until I'm able to get more coins. But, yeah. This is nice. We have more people here now. Brody. Oh, I can't remember you. But if you are watching in the archives, this is great. I'm glad I have some friends on this wish list now. I'll try and help you out as much as I can. As soon as you guys set some stuff. But now that I've figured out it doesn't matter if I've got repeats or not, what really matters is, you know, is whether or not I get a figurine. It's pretty cool. And so that one figurine that I just now got from an exchange, does that count towards getting the the reward? How do I check that again? Here we go. No, it does not. Okay, so getting the figurines fabricated. That's what it says down there. Fabrication chances. Okay. So the figurines have to come from that machine in order to count. But it doesn't matter if they're repeats or not. That's good. Awesome. I'm happy. All right, so let's get back into the book world. We got more stuff to do. And I think we're supposed to wait until 8, I think it said. Well, I'm no longer tracking it, so let's make sure we track it. Okay, between 8 and 12 in the morning. All right, cool. It's nighttime right now. Last time I played, I don't think I really checked around here all that much in search for, you know, those cranes. So let's look around a little bit before I go to the next area. I don't want to do too much backtracking because I have a lot of games to finish during the summer. And I don't want to put all of my summer vacation towards playing Genshin Impact. But don't get me wrong, I'm going to be playing Genshin on my summer break. I'm pretty excited about it too because this is the first year that I've accumulated so many hours for vacation time. I mean, I guess it goes without saying that if you've been working at a place long enough, you'll accumulate a lot of vacation time. And I've been working at my job for 10 years, so. This is the first job I've had where I've actually worked that much, so it feels very weird to me. I keep telling everybody at work, I'm like, don't forget, I'm going to be going on vacation. Just trying to remind everyone so that they know in advance. Yep, I'm not going to be coming in. I'm sorry. I mean, if I'm being fair, I do like my jobs, and I'm very fortunate to actually have a job. I know there are people out there that just don't have a job, and I feel bad every time I think about it. But having a vacation, getting paid to take a break, it just feels weird to me. I've always worked jobs where it's just a regular 9-to-5 job and you don't really get any vacation time, because I've never really held a position for this long. So it feels very weird to me to not just go on vacation, but to go on vacation for as long as I am able to go on vacation. In total, it's 3 weeks vacation, but with my personal hours that I haven't used at all this year, it's about 4 weeks. So I'm just like, what? Part of me feels weird about it because part of me's never done this before, and I'm like, wow, this is gonna be a long time, gee. And the other part of me is like, yeah, wants to really celebrate and be like, woohoo! I see one of the paper cranes over there. I knew I had to have missed some of them. Because while I was over here, I was mostly doing that side quest. I wasn't really... Oh, and there's a challenge. I didn't do the challenge. I guess it just wasn't up here before. I wonder how bad this challenge is. Well, let's see. The challenge is going to give us those paper cranes, so... It's not that bad.
Right now. Emerge.
6 opponents, and this is 3 of them, so that's not that bad.
That's the way. Feeling lucky.
Just gotta beat them in a minute, so... Oh, these mushroom creatures, they're gonna be a problem.
Let's nip that in the bud.
Right now. Right here. Right now.
This one specifically is going to give us a problem.
Send off from Mistina with love.
Maybe the water one will, because
Watch out.
we've got so little room to fight in. Yeah, this is going to be a problem.
Hey there. Ah, fire.
Yep, too late.
With rocks.
And that one's not dying. Ah,
Coming at
well.
ya.
And it was 3 too, because that was 2 mushrooms. So there was still one more enemy I would have had to fight. All right, I'll try again some other day. But right now I need to continue the story. I just wanted to check and see if I got all the paper airplanes. I keep saying paper airplanes or paper cranes. I know they have a specific name. I just haven't been calling them by it. So lazy, I can't remember. Can't be bothered. I don't see any other types of challenges or anything. I don't know where that leads. I think I kind of remember coming from here. Oh, I kind of remember being down here before. It was during the one side quest. So this area was just made for the side quest and that's it. It looks like it. Oh, I got some mushrooms down there. Oh, I remember this area. This is part of the one the whatchamacallits area, the squirrels domain. So yeah, I've already explored all around here and fought them. So it was like, if you have fought them, why are they still here? Well, in Genshin Impact, the enemies respawn after a day. There aren't too many things that don't respawn within a day. But enemies are not one of those things. So if you're looking to grind a certain enemy, it'll always be back the next day. But bosses, if you're looking to grind bosses, they come back every, I don't know, every second or so. They don't take that long to respawn. They've actually shortened the amount of time it takes to respawn. Oh, I remember this guy over here. Dancing for the little ones. And they're all like, what the heck? Part of me wants to kill them to see if something happens, but I just don't. I feel like that would be wrong. He's not hurting anybody. He's just confusing them, and that's not bad. All right. Let's head back to the tavern. Yeah, that's what it's called. It's a tavern. Head back to the tavern, where our next story plot will no doubt develop. Talk to some of the crew around here. Give you an idea on what's been going on if you haven't seen the first part of the story.
Our kind fairy dances just as beautifully as the goddess of creation.
Here we go again. Let me guess. She was dancing when your grandfather saw her create life, was she?
Very funny. A goddess is all-powerful. Of course she can dance. Our kind fairy dances just as...
Here we...
Firecracker? I think you've had enough.
Look, I'm just really happy for you, okay? Happy for all of us. The entire forest.
Listen to you. You're gonna ruin your voice if you keep going.
Potty Sarah how to dance? Oh, of course. How about we start off with the most basic steps? Okay. What about you, Grandpa Almond? Would you like to join?
This old nutcracker? I'm not quite as limber as I used to be.
Come on, Grandpa Almond. Join us.
All right, all right. Grandpa can't say no to you, can he?
So yeah, these were the characters we helped out last time we did the story. And they were basically teaching us a bit of the area, giving us some tutorials on how to play a lot of the mini games and do the side quests for this area. And along with that, we started to learn a little bit more about this world, and that it was created by and for 3 goddesses, and that Nilu was one of the goddesses. And she helped rebuild the tavern, get it back up and running. The tavern's main export is ink. All of these paper creatures drank it to regain their color and maintain their memory. And if they don't drink it, then they start to lose their color and their memories start to fade. So the thing we had to do that Nilu helped us figure out was basically create ink to sell here in this tavern. Oh, hello there, Venti. It's nice to meet you. Oh, you got some popcorn. Great. That's something I often used to say before I started the stream.
Morning. Guess everything that happened yesterday wasn't just a dream then. Well, it's time for our next fairy tale adventure. We should head to the station Grandpa Almond told us about.
All right, that's where we're going next.
You're never going to guess who I am.
Venti? There you go. We got the hearts. Thank you so much. That was nice of you. But I am happy that you got some popcorn. I know you're not the actual Venti. That would be cool, but having a popular voice actress show up to my stream would be like, whoa, what? I think I'd freak out. But, yeah, let's do that. Let's do what they said. Let's go to the next area. Oh, wait, that leads up to the vending machine. I think we gotta take that road over there. Just follow the road and it'll eventually lead us over to the rail station, where we go to...
Venti report. Haha, I really gotta play the event, but Wuthering Waves has me in a chokehold.
Oh no. See, I don't have enough space on my PlayStation 5 to download that game. Oh, it is pretty fun, I gotta say. I mean, I was thinking that we were going to go to a new place, or maybe even repeat the bottle world that we went to last year. But this book world is nice. I really like the whole custom design this place has, where everything looks like it's made out of paper. But I don't really know where we're going to go to after this. The place I'm going to go to is over here. I already have the thing unlocked, but I feel like we're going to meet some characters along the way, and I don't want to miss that, you know?
Venti the board. Alice in Wonderland vibes, honestly.
Yes, very much. And it's kind of fitting that we're doing all this in Mondstadt, because Mondstadt is like... the peak kingdom for things like that. For these fairy tale events. Oh, I didn't get these two yet. What do we gotta do?
Would you believe me if I said I was
Anyone want to grab the berries? Would you... Save? Is that you, Save? Hey! I would believe you, because not that many people know about you in my stream, so...
My time with the
Let me
Spina
try.
taught me that carrying an unreliable
Each
weapon
person gets
is
one
worse than
berry.
not carrying one at all.
Oh, I see. Well, what do I... Ready? Steady. Go. Ah. Cool, thank you.
Quick, let's pack it up.
LOL, I have many identities.
I'm sorry, little one. Let's continue. Oh. Gotta snatch a berry, not any of the other things. Ooh, I gotta be careful. With my controller messing up the way it is, I hope I don't accidentally grab one. That's not a berry.
Venti the board. Have you noticed all the
Got it.
anime and meme references in the event?
Yes, I have. I mean, sometimes I'm a little
Oh,
slow to pick
what
up
a
on
stroke
things
of
like
good
that,
luck.
but not so much. So do you want me to continue calling you Save now that I know that you're Save, or do you want me to call you Venti now? I kind of lost track of where the trail is. Oh, here it is. Does it go down there?
Venti the board.
Oh, here it is.
Whatever you want to do, I don't have a problem with that.
Well, I guess I'll call you Venti because that's the name you're using right now, and if I call you Save, I might confuse myself. But it is good to see you again. I'm happy that you're still able to watch my stream. We've had a couple of people that just joined my stream and unfortunately lost their accounts. Well, I say they just now joined my stream, but they really joined like a year ago, so. I'm pretty sure it's this way. I remember there being like a...
That's not good.
Yeah. Actually, it's the weirdest thing. A few of my friends on another Discord have noticed this too, but hackers have been going crazy these days.
Always watching.
A good friend of mine, Duke, he lost his account on Discord because of a hacker. And that made me really sad, because I haven't really been talking to him that much since. He has a new account, but not a new Discord account, which is what I used to talk to him on all the time. But apparently he was one of the few people that I know of that actually paid for his account on Discord, and he's frustrated that he can't get it back, and he refuses to make another one. They are. I don't really get what kind of... I mean, I get it. They do it because they think they can scam people out of money, but a lot of times the people that they scam are poor people, and it's like, oh, how are you expecting to get money from poor people? That's A, that's skeezy, and B, it's like trying to squeeze blood out of a stone. It's not going to happen. I don't know why, but I feel like I always want to pick up these flowers. They look collectible, you know? But that's probably just me. I think it'll be funny to play as Navia, meeting up with Navia.
Venti the board. It's just straight up rude.
Yeah, it is. What can you do? And it's not... I wish I was some kind of genius hacker to where I could combat hacking, but that's a level of intelligence I don't possess or have the patience to learn. And there's the place we gotta go. I know there's a better route to here, as you can see. It's just I didn't take it. I got a little lost along the way. I don't know where the pathway was, but this pathway leads to a unique little hovel, I want to say. It's like there's a cave around here somewhere.
They should let you collect everything in Genshin, and honestly, if they added more interactive content, they may get more players.
Right, that's true. Here's the cave, probably. This leads to the cave. That leads out to here. But yeah, there's like a little community Can I change the... No, I can't change the level on this map. Or can I? No. Okay. But there is like a tiny community inside of this cave. I highly recommend if you're playing this event to check it out because it is pretty cute. And there is a little side quest to do in there. I don't think we're going to be riding Natlin dragons. I think we're going to be playing as Natlin dragons. Because you know how when we're riding in our ship, we basically become the ship and we can control the ship? I think that's what they're going to have us do with the dragons in Natlin. Or at least that's what it looked like from the trailer. Because it showed people... It showed gameplay of the dragons doing things. And it looks like they were getting controlled. So, yeah. I mean, for one, I think that's pretty cool. I don't have a problem with that. I mean, I guess it would be cool to see all of the unique animations they develop for riding dragons, but that's a lot of work, if you think about it. Okay, let's get this show on the road. Let's get the next part of the story started. So, if you don't want any spoilers, feel free to step out if you want, Fenty. And anyone watching in the archives, you've been warned. Where's the... Oh, there it is. I lost track of where I was. Hello, llama.
Get up, said Jewel. Time to get to work, you lazy bones.
I can't remember how to call the train. Just let me sleep a little longer, then I'm sure I'll remember.
Don't try to pull one over on me, young man. Your fading disorder has been cured. I saw you chugging cup after cup of magic tonic in the tavern last night.
You must be mistaken, Grandpa Almond. That guy definitely wasn't me.
Oh, you remember my name now, do you? Then it seems like you're all better. You had no idea who I was when you were fading. Now, enough of your nonsense. Get up. The fairy and her friends are going to be here any second.
All right, I'm up. The Maritime Express should be here soon.
That's more like it. Lie there any longer and you'll start gathering dust.
Is everything okay?
The hero, his pixie companion, and the forest fairy. Oh, I didn't know you were already here. Merciful macadamias. I'm sorry you had to see that.
Oh, it's all right. Paimon knows the feeling. Who doesn't want to sleep in first thing in the morning?
Does the Maritime Express run out of Constellation Metropole?
Yes. Each train needs a conductor to operate, and the conductors are always from the capital. The more difficult maneuvers are a little too complicated when you're made of paper.
Oh, so you mean the people of Constellation Metropole aren't origami animals like you?
Well, the city welcomes visitors from all over the world, so you're bound to run into some forest dwellers there. But yes, generally speaking, the residents of Constellation Metropole look quite different from us. You'll see for yourself soon enough. Here comes the train.
Pleasure to meet you, everyone. My name is Will, and I'll be the conductor for your journey today. I'm assuming you're the ones who called the train.
Whoa, it's a little toy man!
Yes, we called the train. The hero and the forest fairy need a ride to Constellation Metropole.
The hero and the forest fairy, the ones from the prophecy. Oh, why didn't you say so earlier? We could have prepared a far more luxurious train. I'll just go back and get a better one.
That's okay, Mr. Wheel. We're trying to get to the city as fast as possible. We just need you to get us across the sea. In your capable hands, I'm sure we'll get there in no time.
Of course, my lady. It would be an honor. Well then, all aboard, sit anywhere you like. We'll get a stunning view of Simulanka no matter where you're seated.
Oh my god, we got ourselves a stowaway.
Did one of you just say something?
I know who that is. I know who that is.
Wasn't me either. Breakfast. Oh, come back. Sounds like the voice is coming from inside the train. Fish. Chicken drumsticks. Oh, gotcha.
What's Kirara doing here?
Eating her own tail, apparently. My cat does that. Oh, I can't wait to get Kirara.
Is she a friend of yours?
Oh, let Paimon introduce you. This is Kirara. She's... Oh, wait. Actually, maybe we should wake her up first.
So noisy. Is it morning already? Oh, morning. Huh? Huh? Traveler! Paimon! It's you? Which means... Oh, thank goodness. It was all a dream after all. Oh, gotta hand it to my imagination. It all felt super real. There were these toy people, but they were alive and they could talk.
Madam, sleeping overnight in the train car is prohibited.
It wasn't just a dream?
It's alright, Kirara. Apparently we're in a world called Simulanka. We got here yesterday, too.
Simulanka? So, that's what it's called. I spent all day yesterday wandering around this one city. The toy people called it Constellation Metropole. I was trying to find a way to get back home. I was seriously starting to think I'd gotten on the bad side of some great yokai and gotten swallowed whole. I take it you're Inazuman then, Miss Kirara?
She sure is. But, Kirara here is kinda special. Let Paimon introduce you for real this time. Kirara is a Nekomata from Inazuma. She works as a courier for Komania Express.
Nice to meet you. I'm Nilu, a member of Zubair Theater. You can usually find us performing in Sumeru City's Grand Bazaar. Right now, though, I suppose I should introduce myself as the Fairy of the Forest of Blessings. Oh, you're Nilu! I've heard a lot about you from my deliveries in Sumeru. I even saw one of your performances back in the day. You're an amazing dancer. But, did you say you were a forest fairy?
Oh, yeah, that's her new identity here in Simulanka. Oh, speaking of new identities, looks like you got a new outfit yourself, Kirara!
Yeah, I know! It confused the heck out of me yesterday. I just woke up in a set of brand new clothes I'd never seen before.
That must mean you have a big part to play here, too!
It gives me Puss in Boots vibe. As a cat burglar? As a Nekomata in boots? That's it! That's the one right there.
Is that a thing? I guess I am wearing a pair of boots, but still. Did you by any chance hear a voice speaking to you before you got here, Miss Kirara? A voice... Oh, yeah, I did hear something, but I was so freaked out my tails got all tangled, so I, didn't catch much of what was said.
Sorry for the interruption. But this, Nekomata friend of yours, she doesn't eat hamsters, does she?
Or frogs?
Oh, no need to worry, little guys. I would never do something like that. Well, unless I've been out in the wild too long without anything to eat. Oh, speaking of eating, I am getting a little hungry.
Where are your manners, everyone? This young lady is a trusted friend of our esteemed hero. Now, I know a fear of felines is etched into us with ink, but I'm certain Miss Necomata in boots here means us no harm.
It sure looks like you're keeping your distance, though, Grandpa Almond.
You will have nothing to fear, I promise. I met some origami animals in Constellation Metropole yesterday, and I even made sure to retract my claws so I didn't hurt them by accident. Plus, you all look just about as tasty as the cardboard boxes I deliver. Not that I'd try to eat you even if you did look tasty. Promise.
I don't know. From some of the cat videos I've seen online, cats do like to chew boxes, so...
Please excuse us, Mom. It's just an unconscious reaction.
Dear passengers, it's almost time for us to depart.
Oh, yeah, that. Whoops. This turned into a pretty long conversation, didn't it? All right, let's get on the train. You coming with us, Kirara?
Mm-hmm. I'll ride with you to the next stop. There's a place near the Metropole that caught my eye yesterday, so I want to go explore it today.
Hello there's Venti Swine. It's nice to meet you. Or wait a minute, no, you were here the other day, weren't you? Oh crap, so now we have two Ventis in the chat. So maybe I'll just call you Sav, Venti number 1. I'll just call you Sav, if that's okay with you. And Venti number 2, the Venti that just showed up.
First time I see another Venti.
Yeah, Venti's wine. I'm going to call you Venti, because the other person I know is Sav. They just had to make another account, so... I know them as Sav, so I'll call them Sav. That'll make things less confusing.
Venti's wine.
Then all that remains for me to say is, on behalf of the Forest of Blessings, thank you once again for all you've done for us. May the Goddess of Fate be with you and bless your journey, Madam Fairy, Miss Necomata in boots, and our brave heroes. Please do visit us in the Forest of Blessings again, once peace has returned to this land.
We will. We'll definitely meet again.
Take care, Grandpa Almond.
Alright, we've officially begun Act 2. And we got Kirara with us. I thought she was going to maybe be someone that we meet at a third destination, because according to the map, it looks like there are 3 destinations, because this area is no doubt going to be the metropolis, but then there's going to be a third area up here. And this is going to be the transport area, because right now this train is a transport area, this area right here. Yeah, so I legitimately thought we were going to be meeting Kirara last, but no, we just met her, so cool. Oh, all right, so oh, you know something? There is another person we see on this screen, and it's Scaramouche. So we're probably going to see Scaramouche, our Wanderer, whatever you want to call him, here in this last area. Okay, cool. I do like that. I don't know why I didn't put it together before. Kirara being dressed as Puss in Boots. Until that very moment we saw her talking about her outfit. I was like, what?
We gonna see
Puppet
Puppet Boy.
Boy. That's a great name for him. Oh, they don't say anything? Well, I mean, technically they're saying something, but... I'm pretty sure I don't ride here. Because I ride in that cart, and it's gonna back up and tow us, probably. Oh, I gotta do it. Oh, okay. This place is more rude than I thought it would be. Making me do everything. There we go. I guess I don't get to talk to them. Or do I? Well, I guess I could sit down and it'll start everything up, right? No? Ready to set off? Oh yeah, I guess I do have to talk to him. Okay. Let's go. And I'll sit next to them.
Have a safe trip!
Wow, a train ride over the sea? What an incredible view!
Please keep your head and arms inside the train at all times. We don't want anyone falling into the sea.
There's a train coming the other way too! Hey!
And now that the fading disorder is cured, I'm sure the forest will be a lively place again in no time.
Have a safe trip, old man voice.
I gotta go explore that forest at some point. It looked so pretty from the train. I just hope they, won't be too scared of me.
We'll be arriving at our destination shortly. Please prepare to disembark. Here we are! Constellation Metropole is right over there. It's a short walk from here to the Gear Sky Ladder, which will take you right to Metropole Square. And thank you again for choosing Maritime Express.
Great! And thanks to you for a smooth and pleasant journey, Mr. Wheel.
The train cars were comfortable and spacious, and I had a great night's sleep. I'll definitely be back.
As you wish, ma'am.
Where should we go next? Is that place you wanted to check out nearby?
Mm-hmm. I took a walk around yesterday, and it felt like there was something weird about it. So, I think I'll indulge my curiosity and go investigate.
Want us to come with you?
It's okay. You guys go ahead and visit the Metropole for now. Hopefully, that's where you'll be able to find out some more about this world. I pretty much explored the whole place from the rooftops yesterday, but for some reason, this is the place that caught my attention. You know what I mean, right? Like, when you get a stone stuck in your claw or something, it keeps nagging at you to dig it out, but you can't focus on anything else until you do. Don't worry, if you run into any trouble, I'll be there faster than you can say gold-level courier of the Comania Express.
Okay, fair enough. We'll head to the Metropole then. Guess this is where we say bye for now.
A cat toy.
Mm-hmm. Don't worry about me. Let's not forget, I'm a yokai.
Alright. Got our first waypoint of the new area. Hooray. Now we can just warp back here. Oh, she has a separate side quest that we can do. That's interesting. Usually side quests aren't something delegated to major characters like that. Wow. I see one of those. I want to get it. Where is it? In this house? On the house? Behind the house?
Venti's one. Her side quest is freaking long.
Oh, is it? I guess we should probably do it later then. Focus on the story. Wait, bad guys? Where? Oh, they're up there. That's one.
Umbrella warfare,
Miss.
I guess. Ah! Coming at ya!
Oh, I grabbed it. Okay. I was thinking, did I grab it? But yeah, I'll take care of her side quest. Not right now, but later on. Oh, Venti, can you tell me, is her side quest something I can do later, or do I have to do it now? Because if I have to do it now, I don't want to miss out. I don't know Genshin to be a game like that, but I don't want to rule out the possibility that they'd make it to where I'd have to do something immediately. I mean, they put her right there in front of me after I got done talking to her.
Venti's one. So later, it's not like it would disappear.
Oh, okay, good. All right. Yeah, another one. What is this? Oh, cool. Awesome. This will help us. This will help us find more of the paper cranes. Jocund letter. Okay. That's good. Alright, let's just follow the pathway up to the next story area, which is right over there. So in this world, we're going to meet toy people. And of course, we meet the regular paper people. Well, here goes one of our first toy friends with a paper friend. It's not saying anything. Oh well. Guess we could always do this while we're here. Oh, I forgot how to... Oh, okay, there we go. They're not... I mean, I've seen cuter, but... You know. They are definitely... sweet. Yeah, we keep going, don't we? At all? Hey. Oh. There's another one. I did not see it. What? Alright. Just keep throwing and grabbing. Throwing.
Whoa, what a stroke of good
Whatever,
luck.
as long as I can get the excerpts, that's all that matters. We need that new outfit, and we need that new character. Well, new for me.
Help me! Somebody, please!
Over there! Somebody needs our help!
Ooh, where?
Help me! Help! Goddess of prophecy above, would you kind souls please help us?
What happened here? Why are you all suspended in midair?
I mean, being stuck in midair still beats falling to the ground and being smashed into a pile of blocks, but... I told him to be careful, but... No. Never mind. Now's not the time for that. My good friends, could I trouble you to turn the clockwork key over there? I'll explain everything in a bit.
Okay, so these people suffer from time travel issues. Alright, so we gotta attack it in order to get the go. Alright. 2 seconds. Alright, so... Oh, man. Okay. That's good. And now I guess hitting this will be what triggers it. Okay. Oh, I see. Alright. And... They're fine. Good. Sweet.
Oh, thank you. Oh, thank you.
What happened there? It almost seemed like we turned back time.
I take it this is your first time witnessing the power of the Goddess of Prophecy, then? If so, I can see why you might think that. Basically, this is a gift bestowed upon Constellation Metropole by the Goddess of Prophecy, who rules over the natural course of all things. It helps those who have deviated from their proper path to get back on track.
Proper path? Do you mean everything that happens in the Metropole has been planned out since the very beginning?
Why are you saying that as if it's a bad thing?
You're not explaining it clearly. Here, allow me. Of course, all the residents of the Metropole have the freedom to live their own lives. For instance, whether I use olive oil or sesame oil in my morning skincare routine is entirely my choice. But whenever something disastrous is about to happen, like when I almost got turned into a pile of rubble just now, the goddess's magic will activate in the world around us.
So, in other words, it's kind of protection magic? To keep people alive?
Yeah, Paimon. Paimon's having a hard time following a lot of things. But me, I see it immediately and I'm like, oh, okay. With everything I've seen on my adventures, I'm surprised Paimon isn't ready to go along with whatever we encounter as it comes. But Paimon's just like, what? We've run into all kinds of stuff. Dragons, ghosts, weird puzzles, demons, shark people. But every single time, Paimon's always like, whoa, this is new to me. There you go again, Paimon. You're not being a very good guide. You have to go with the flow. Traveler understands.
You could say that. There are other situations in which it activates too, but that's basically correct.
Well, in any case, we're glad no one's hurt.
Are you heading to the Constellation Metropole?
Yep. Do you know where we can find the Gear Sky Ladder?
Oh, it's just that platform up ahead. The one with the key sticking out.
That thing? Are you sure?
Yep, that's the one. Pretty much everything in the Metropole runs on tracks and gears. The Goddess of Prophecy watches over it all. Which is to say, all the tracks are fixed. If a machine is set up to move forwards, it'll never move in reverse.
This reminds Paimon a lot of Fontaine's clockwork toys.
You mean, like those music boxes with dancing figures? I think I've seen one or two from the merchants in Sumeru.
Yeah, exactly like that. Anyway, sounds like it's not gonna suddenly fall out of the sky, so Paimon's okay now. Should we get going?
But what if it does suddenly fall out of the sky? New mosaic moment gameplay. Oh, that one challenge, right?
Quick, let's pack it up.
Okay, so this has been added to the mosaic challenges, which is good. Man, that's all something I'm going to take care of once I complete the story. If I have time. If the story goes on for longer than usual, then may just end it afterwards and pick up playing more Genshin next time I stream. Well, not next time. Tomorrow I want to stream more No Man's Sky because the new expedition is going to start. But the day after that, definitely. Yep, I think I already kind of got the hang of this. Alright, so if I want to return back, I just don't attack. Nice. Scenic view. I want to grab this real quick. Please don't put me in a cutscene. There we go. Now we can do the cutscene.
Oh, what a bustling city! This place is fit for a king!
Our next step is to get to the top of the Metropole and ask the Goddess of Prophecy for guidance. If there is a king in that castle, I sure hope he won't get mad at us for trespassing.
Make way for the king!
Oh, darn, we jinxed it. Oh, no. Did he overhear us talking about us sneaking into his castle? Paimon hopes he's not mad.
Silence! The one who shall soon stand before you is the ruler of Constellation Metropole, the one who descended after a meteor shower, and the protector of order and all the stars in the sky.
That's a long list of titles.
Venti's wine. King Navia is
I bid ye welcome, guests from afar. Long have I heard of your grand deeds, O fairy, who restored the lifeblood of the forest. O hero, who, huh?
Jesus, really? They had to give her a big old mustache? What? Navia, what are you doing? Why are you wearing a mustache?
King Navia, I love you.
Why? She's like, oh no, I gotta be a king? Well, I guess I better put on a mustache. What? Did someone coax her into that? Oh well, we'll find out.
Venti's wine. PLS Merrymate.
Navia!
Hold your foul tongue! How dare you utter Her Majesty's
Venti's
name!
wine. The mustache of yours is so hot.
Nice one, partner. Spectacular improvisation skills. I'd expect no less from you. All right. You can relax now. Allow me to make some introductions. This is the Traveler, and his trusty companion, Paimon.
You are personal friends with Her Majesty the King? Please, forgive our grievous mistake. We had no idea.
All right. The welcome ceremony is over. Everyone back to your stations. I will personally treat our guests to some royal hospitality.
Yes, Your Majesty.
Oh, come on. I've already sent them off. So, anyway, how did you guys get here?
We were gonna ask you the same thing! Also, how are you already king of this nation? And where did you get a crown? Oh, wait, don't say it. You just woke up like this, right?
Sounds like you've answered your own question. But before I woke up, I heard a voice say to me, "You are the king of Constellation Metropole. Now go forth and save your city." A similar thing happened to me. Oh, yeah, sorry. You must be the fairy of the Forest of Blessings, right?
Mm-hmm. This is Nilu, a friend that we made during our time in Sumeru.
Nice to meet you, Miss Nilu. I'm Navia, the president of Spina di Rosula. If you ever get the chance to go to Fontaine, make sure you come and visit me. I'm based in Poisson.
Seems like you're taking this all in stride. Aren't you nervous about getting stuck here and never being able to get back home?
Paimon, you forget, she likes playing Dungeons and Dragons. I'm pretty sure when all this happened, she was like super excited to be here. To anyone who hasn't played through Charlotte's storyline yet, you have no clue what you're in for. It's a lot of fun.
Why would I be worried about that? We've faced much bigger problems than this before, and we always pull through. This should be a piece of cake. Besides, life's always full of surprises. You gotta learn to just enjoy it. That sounds like a great outlook on life. You have a very optimistic spirit. Thanks, I'll take that. Honestly, though, it also puts me at ease to find out that you guys are the fairy and heroes that I've been hearing about in this prophecy. We're kind of veterans at dealing with prophecies by now, aren't we?
About that, has anything bad happened in the Metropole? We heard about an evil dragon. Did it make a mess here too?
It sure did. Apparently, for whatever reason, he went for the stars above the city recently. Literally just flew up and started snatching them out of the sky. Luckily, the guards responded quickly and stopped the dragon from taking them back to his lair. Unfortunately, though, he dropped them before he flew off. Now they're scattered all around the metropole. I've been out trying to retrieve them, but I only managed to get one of them before you showed up. Oh, I didn't ask yet. What brings you to the metropole anyway?
Oh, Paimon can explain.
This should be good.
I see. So, you want to consult the Oracle of the Goddess of Prophecy?
Oh, I thought they were going to do that thing that they have Paimon do where she rushes around on the screen.
Paimon wants some food.
Yeah. We've got to pay her in food now.
Do you know how we can do that, Miss Navia?
Food of prophecy.
Well, the goddess's statue is indeed at the top of the castle. I can take you up there. However, I've heard from the citizens here that the goddess hasn't given out any new revelations in a very long time.
Random arrow on the ground.
But Grandpa Almond told us that he received his prophecy from the goddess.
Oh, that's probably because the prophecy about the hero of Simulanka has been around for a very long time. But recently, people realized that the goddess didn't reveal anything about what's supposed to happen after peace has been restored.
Huh. Okay.
Still, can't hurt to try your luck. And maybe you can help me get rid of the invaders while we're at it.
Invaders? So the dragon's not your only problem?
In a few minutes anyway.
Alright, brushing's very
The
important.
forest isn't the only place where strange things have been happening to the residents. Have you come across the gift from the Goddess of Prophecy yet?
You mean the protection magic that stops them from coming to harm? We saw it in action.
Yep, that's the one. Over the past little while, this magic has been triggering far more frequently. We don't know if it's simply because the metropole has grown a lot more dangerous, or if there's a deeper reason behind it. Some residents find themselves getting stuck in a place and unable to move. Others start repeating the same thing over and over again, like they're trapped in some kind of loop.
If we were to use clockwork toys as an analogy, could it be that the tracks have eroded or the gears have slid out of place?
That's exactly right, Nilu. That's basically what's happening. Anyway, some of the monsters outside the city saw this as an opportunity to launch an invasion.
But we didn't see a single monster on our way here.
That's because I already took care of most of them over the past couple of days. Of the remaining few, we trapped some of them inside the castle and chased the rest back out of the city.
Okay, so to summarize, not only has the magic here gotten all messed up, but the dragons also knocked some of the stars out of the sky, plus there's a bunch of monsters in the city. Sounds like there's a lot more to fix here than in the Forest of Blessings.
Well, defeating the dragon and the monsters should be straightforward enough. But how do we fix the magic?
Supposedly, the goddess has had it all planned out for ages. One of her oldest prophecies says this: "Go and push the gear that connects up to the starry sky. When that time comes, I shall dance and return the tracks beneath my people's feet back to the stars in the sky."
Huh? But weren't the tracks the gift that she gave to her people in the first place? Does that mean she plans to take the gift back?
That's what the prophecy seems to be saying, yes. So, as a result, some people are against turning the gear, despite what the prophecy says, since they fear a future where they no longer enjoy the goddess's protection.
But letting this drag on isn't the answer either, is it?
No, and I think they know that. But they're just too afraid to take that final, terrifying step. They're still hoping there might be an alternative solution. Now, we could ignore their objections and go turn the gear ourselves, but... Exactly. You know me well. And that's why you're my partner. I want to get as many people on my side as possible. At the end of the day, this is their city, and they should have the right to decide its future.
Ooh, spoken like a true wise king, Navia.
I am the boss of Spina di Rosula, after all. This may be my first time as a king, but there are a few similarities between the two roles. Traveler, Paimon, Miss Nilu, would you be willing to lend me your support? With your help, I'm confident we'll be able to find the most frictionless way to resolve the problems plaguing this city. Ah, thanks, partner.
Seriously, like we'd ever say no. We're your friends! No need to ask us so formally in the future.
I'm happy to help too. This is a beautiful city, and just like the Forest of Blessings, I would love to see it return to normal as soon as possible.
Ah, great. As the King of Constellation Metropole, I extend to you my gratitude. All right, everyone, follow me. I'll show you the way to the goddess statue at the top of the Metropole. And stay close. You don't want to get lost in my castle. It's huge.
And now we're playing as Navia. Because we have Navia. That's why I did it, because I knew that would happen. It would be funny. So we got this arrow here, for whatever reason, is pointing to this mechanism. So I'm guessing it goes that way, that the arrow is pointing, but we'll figure that out later. Oh, they're playing hopscotch. Oh, they actually are. Nice. I thought they were just going to stand there. Oh, that's not how you play hopscotch. What? What kind of game of hopscotch are they playing? They left stuff. They left potatoes, radishes, and carrots. Oh, cabbages. They just left a bunch of food lying around. This is a very interesting game of hopscotch. Oh. And apparently I solved a puzzle of some sort. Wait, where'd it go? I heard a treasure chest pop up. You're frozen. Poor man. I'm not the only one that heard that. I know I heard a treasure chest. Now I want to know where it is. Is it down there? I don't know. I do have to go to the bathroom, though. I'm sorry, everybody. Let me go use the facilities really quick, and I'll be back. I'll leave you all with some music and whatnot. Be right back, everyone. All right, I'm back. I was gonna grab a drink, but I decided not to. And apparently I unlocked something? Oh, that's just a notice. Think I'll get rid of them.
Welcome
back. Excuse me. No, I want to collect them all when I have all of them. I got something new. Oh, that's right, I got that. Yeah, sure, let's equip that. I keep wanting to open that up and do thing. So used to doing that. Getting rid of all the little red marks. Okay. So yeah, this is the one that unlocked. All right. Oh, okay. We haven't unlocked that place yet, so. I do like that we were able to see the top of Navia's head, though. Don't usually see that because she has on her hat, so. Like, phew. Are you hiding? What are you doing with that leaf? Oh, that must be the treasure chest down there. Alright, I'm getting distracted. I wanted to focus on the story today. Let's focus on the story. There's also a magic hat down there. What is... Oh, well, that's a treasure. Oh, what is this? I'll find out later. I gotta focus on the story. I'm getting so distracted.
Venti's flat. Yeah, but for me it felt like Navia's head is flat.
Meh, it didn't seem that flat. I mean, obviously there isn't really going to be much of anything underneath there. It's just gonna be hair. So I didn't really expect anything. I mean, my hair's just as flat, to be honest. My hair actually is flat in that way, the same way that Navia's is, where it just goes straight down like that, and then kind of fans out a little. I mean, it doesn't go into curls, obviously. My hair, I don't even know anyone whose hair does that, but it fans out at the bottom.
I really want to go traveling. I don't mind where we go, as long as I
My
have
hair
my
isn't
friends
blonde,
with me.
though. So I can't really say that it's like that. But my hair is very flat. I don't know if that's a bad thing or a good thing. Like, personally, I know a lot of people who are, like, who would rather have flat hair than curly hair. But if I'm being honest, I don't really think that curly hair is a bad thing. I'd be okay with having curly hair because it stays off of your... I don't like the way that sounds. I'm not doing that. I don't know what that is, so I'm not ready for that yet. But, yeah.
My hair is damaged, like I could go bald anytime.
No! Keep a positive attitude. Like Navia, you'll be fine. But, yeah, I feel if I had curly hair, it would be a lot easier to keep off of my shoulders or my back, you know? So there's a lot more benefits to having curly hair. I just don't think I'd look good with it, you know? I mean, I would look good with some dreadlocks, that's for sure. I'd love to have some dreadlocks. It's just I can never find people to just sit and work on my hair. I know I couldn't do it myself.
Venti's line. No so hard to take care.
Of dreadlocks? I have heard that though, but I take very good care of my hair, so it wouldn't be much of an issue for me because I've already spent my whole life taking care of my hair. All right, this is turning into a chill stream. I gotta focus on the story.
So hard to take care, I can't even take care of mine.
Huh? What's this?
Wait. This looks like the star I found earlier. I told the guards to place it near the goddess statue. Maybe they ran into some trouble up there.
Venti's
Guess we'd better hurry.
yeah.
Oh boy. I thought that they were talking about something else when they were talking about stars. I thought they were talking about, like, maybe those things we'd been collecting, like the paper cranes, but no, they're talking about actual stars. Where's that one? It must be higher up or something. I love how there are arrows pointing. Otherwise, we'd get lost. It's a trap. Is it? I'm not picking that up then. If it's a trap, I'm not touching that apple. Yeah, I'm not touching it. I'm not falling. The monsters are inside. Oh, okay. Maybe the thing in there is a trap. Maybe the apple's okay. This is a bit... yeah.
Right here. Emerge. Right here.
I'll be okay.
Fire! Well, with rocks.
I've got Navia on my side. I'll be totally fine. I'm keeping the apple.
Coming at ya!
The apple was a trap, but I am ultimately the victor because I got some excerpts. So yeah, I know it looks like you don't want to pick up the apple because it's a trap, but you gotta do it if you want the excerpts. Which I've been calling paper cranes this whole time, which they kinda are when you think about it. There are monsters inside. Fine with me. Oh, I gotta put a toy there or something? Oh. Can I pick him up? Cannot let them out. So are my commands. But will you help me? Leave it to me. Yeah. Just unlock the door for me. Thank you. Lol. Oh, he's still alive. Another star.
Emerge. Right here. Right now. A sight to behold.
One with the forest. I hear everything.
Coming at ya! Fire! Well, with...
Right here.
Coming at ya! Watch out! A proper send-up from the Spina with
Can't see him in the corner. Oh, he's dead. There's one more. Oh, there it is.
And shroud.
Emerge. Right here.
I'll uproot you.
What do you play on? Do you play on mobile? Because if so, it probably didn't load. Maybe you just ran right past where it's supposed to load.
Attack! That's the way.
Yo, Rachel, it's good to see you again.
Watch out!
Ah.
On top of a mechanism. Uh-oh. More monsters incoming.
There's another trap.
Emerge. Right now. Emerge.
Just help them beat each other up.
A proper send-off from the Spina with
And Shroud, keep up.
Right here. Emerge. Right now. Nothing lasts forever. Emerge.
Let's nip that in the bud.
Yeah.
watch out.
So maybe it didn't pop up for you. That's why you missed it. I mean, you can always go back. It's not like this place is going to be gone anytime soon.
Fire! Well, with rocks.
Can't see.
Right now. Right here. Right now.
Coming at ya. Ha-ha. Hey there! Attack! That's the way.
Man, this shield is that Navia puts up is a lot stronger than I thought it did. It took like 3 attacks just then. Give me that.
Quick, let's pack it up.
Ah, of course. Instant death. 27,000. That was a pretty good. Yeah, that was a pretty good hit. Then again, these guys are like level 85. They're not that strong.
Proper send-off from the Spina with
Right here.
Censored.
A sight to behold.
Where is he? It'll be a bad thing if we get caught. Well, why isn't this opening up yet? It's safe now. Thank you so much. Oh, cool. And more power than I thought they did.
Why is there a chest here?
No. This way. Oh no, one of the little guys. How dare you? They were fighting each other. Stay away! Defend the stars. Such brave little guys. I like how they're dressed like Spina de Rosula, members. It's a nice little addition. A nice little detail that I didn't notice before until just now. But they are dressed like Spina members.
Let's nip that in the bud.
Emerge. Right now.
Watch out! A proper send-off from the Spina with love. Yeah! Hiya!
One with the forest.
Hey there!
You're welcome, little guys.
What a stroke of good luck!
You're very brave. Little toy Spina buddies. Alright then. You saved my life.
Feels like they really didn't want to give that to us.
It's okay, I'm Navia. It's totally fine. I'm their king. Did you have anything to say? No? Okay. Just making sure. Do I have to go up there, or... There's a side area here. Let's do the side area. Might be something important. Ah.
And Shroud.
Emerge. Right here.
In the water. Get out the water.
I hear everything.
You're welcome. The band is ready. What band? Oh, that band. Okay. So we gotta do the one puzzle that we learned about last time I played. But I've completely forgotten how to do it. Alright, well, let's hope I get this right. Oh, their dance moves, okay. Fuck, that was a little too soon. Ooh, alright. So I just had to keep going and not fail 5 times. I could do that.
I'm loving this treasure hunt.
I like how the excerpts are actually shown off when you open up the treasure chest. It's not just money that'll pop out, you'll see paper pop out too. So that's cool. Another little attention to detail that you might miss if you weren't paying attention. Alright, got another excerpt. Let's head back. Go up the other way. Look at them. They're ready to fire rockets at the place.
One with the force.
Emerge, right here. Nothing lasts forever. Right now.
Oh, we're dead. Oh, more.
Fire! Well, with rocks. Hiya! Coming at ya! This one's got your name on it!
Oh, crap. A little too early with that blast. Thought he was going to spawn a lot later than he did. It's one of these. Oh, I'm glad I have Navia with me.
Right here.
She could take care of him easily.
Let's nip that in the bud.
Oh yeah, that's a nightmare having to go to sleep that late. I don't blame you. It's fine. Thanks for hanging out, Venti. Oh my god, look, they stuck him to the wall with bubble gum or something, huh? Alright, let's get him down. How do we... I guess... No? I don't want to just leave him there. So sticky. Oh, pull hard. Aw, thanks, Venti. Pull hard. Stuck fast together. Good night, Venti. Hope to see you again sometime. Requires one person to move. Oh, so I need to get this one free first. Okay. There we go. I guess because that one's stuck in a larger vat of sticky. Whatever that stuff is. Bubblegum, I want to say. There we go. You did great. Oh, thank you.
Another one in the bag. That sure was rough.
Whoa, what a stroke of good luck.
We got an instruction brooch. That's unique. That's to go up, but I kind of want to go over here. Got another side thing to this, so let's check this out first. Might get some. Yeah, there goes one. Nice. No match. Ooh. Seems like these guys really had a hard time with whatever it is that was attacking them. Ooh. A Lotro. Well, I'll accept this challenge.
Can't see? Right now. Emerge. Right here. I'm always watching.
Especially if they're gonna
right now.
be all confused.
Right here. Right now.
This is right up Navia's alley.
And Shroud, I hear everything. Right here, right now.
Feeling lucky?
Hiding behind those dudes. You got nothing. You can't put up your shield. You ain't got nothing.
From the Spina with love.
I'll just break it with a couple hits.
Coming at ya.
One with the forest. Emerge. Right now. Emerge. A sight to behold. Right now. Right here. Right now. Let's nip that in the bud.
There you go. Oh.
Watch out! Hiya! Attack! That's the way. Watch out!
Can't see? Right here.
I guess if you chose to ignore those guys to get the star, this would be the harder route.
That's the way.
But I'm no doubt going to get some extra stuff for doing this.
One with the forest. Right now.
It's worth doing.
Hey there! Attack!
Montreal is just a giant sponge that we have to beat. Man, he can really take some abuse, though, can he?
I'll uproot you. And Shroud. Right now.
I mean, I can say the same thing about our team. We have literally taken no damage. It feels like we've taken no damage from this guy thanks to the amount of shields we've been getting.
Fire! Well, with rocks.
But we haven't been doing that much damage either. So. It just shows how much defense these dudes have. Oh, he hit me.
Can't see. Show them. Emerge. Right here.
Watch out!
I don't see how that hit me, but whatever. Please help us. You're so strong. Thank you. Thanks, guys.
Quick, let's pack it up.
Ooh, 10 Primogems. Sweet. I was like, wow, that wasn't really a very big reward. And then I realized, ooh, 10 Primogems? Okay.
Yeah. I hear everything.
Fire! Well, with rocks.
Emerge. Right here. Emerge.
Ah! Watch out! Coming at ya!
Wow. Shit. Oh, there. It's the elevator. Okay, the elevator from down here. I guess we could open the door from this side now. Yeah. Got a treasure chest.
I'm loving this treasure hunt.
Oh, we got a little target challenge here. Oh, what? Fly along magic thread. Alright, that's new. I didn't know that was a thing. Thought I was supposed to be shooting at stuff. Didn't really. I gotta keep hitting it. Okay. Oh, here we go. Now I shoot at stuff. I missed. I'm never all that good at shooting these targets. What? I thought I hit it. I'm really bad at this. I'm so bad at aiming. Oh my god. That was actually kind of scary. Oh, they hit this? I gotta hit it with this. No. Oh, I have to hit that. Okay. Hold down the L1 button. I didn't realize. Oh, more things to shoot at. How am I missing? I'm so bad. They're not even moving. Okay. Oh, we're not done yet. Shit. Oh, okay. Drop me off. I was thankful. I did it. Yeah.
I think we can forego the lost and found.
They gave
report.
me a huge amount of time to do that. And I'm very thankful because I'm not good at aiming in this game. In a lot of games, really. That's why I don't play too many first-person shooters on this channel. Alright, so that doesn't lead back down. I thought it did.
Ready, steady, go!
Continue up. I should probably check that elevator down there, though, because it could lead somewhere else. An elevator here. Oh. Well, let's wait a little bit and then go back to the elevator from before and see where that takes me. Because that might lead me to more origami cranes. Oh, I like the guy in the bushes. I didn't even see him. He's just like, ugh. To their credit, he was a pretty tough foe. I can get back there if I fly from here. So let's see what this way led to. Oh, that just led the same way. Okay. All right. I think I'll go The one route where you had to fight the Lotro. Because to be honest, the two routes, the one where you have to get the people unstuck and the one where you have to fight the Lotro, I feel like the Lotro challenge was way more difficult, so I'd rather approach the next area from this exit. Because it would mean, you know, I did the more challenging thing. Yep, there goes the... Goodness. I was worried I missed something. Alright. What's going on here, man?
Drat! I can't move!
What happened?
Your Majesty! This conservative radical, he attacked us! He threw the star from the Astral Garden and even stole the magic thread linking the Oracle Pillars! But just as we were about to arrest him, the goddess's magic activated, and now we can't move!
No! Nobody touched the celestial gear!
What's an oracle pillar?
You need to use it to pray to the goddess. I'll explain later. First, let's help these guys.
I'm surprised Paimon didn't say something like, what's a conservative radical? That's something we haven't been talking about at all in this game, but we've been meeting a lot of them. I saw a waypoint. Where? Huh. Alright, well, I guess I'll have to find it later. Let's figure this out. Can open the glue cap. Oh, that's why the other guys weren't. Okay. It can produce 3 effective drops of glue. Alright. Alright, so in this phase, he was standing on it. Hey, Phoenix, it's good to see you again. How have you been? Okay. And then they're gonna run over there and get stuck. There we go. And then he can grab him.
It's okay. Let him go.
But, Your Majesty!
Happy to hear that, Phoenix. I hope you haven't, I hope you've, finished a lot in this event for Genshin Impact. I wouldn't want to spoil anything for you. And, if you haven't gotten to this point, then feel free to exit out. I don't want to spoil anything. I'm doing story today.
Even if we catch up to him now, we won't be able to change his mind, much less quell the fear that many others like him are feeling. All it would do is turn him further against us.
Understood, Your Majesty. Also, this is the magic thread he was holding from the Oracle Pillars. Your Majesty, what should we...
I'm sadly on vacation. I won't be able to finish it.
Please give that to the traveler over there. I believe they have some questions for the goddess.
Oh. Well, I'm honored that you tuned into my stream to watch this event that you won't be able to get to. I'm sorry to hear that you won't be able to do it, but I hope you're enjoying your vacation nonetheless.
Yes, Your Majesty.
So, what do we do with this exactly?
See those oracle pillars over there? Just use the magic thread to connect them together in a specific pattern, and the goddess of prophecy will answer your prayers.
Oh, sounds easy enough. Let's give it a try.
I am. It's been fun.
Cool. That's all that's really important right now. Making memories and having fun on your vacation. The shape of the stars you can hit. Oh, okay. So I gotta make a star shape with these pillars. That shouldn't be too hard. Come on. You can do it. Why isn't it lit? Oh, because I have to do it from here. Alright. I guess I just had to have it on screen. Oh, there we go. And a star appears. How unique.
It worked!
To which course of fate do you seek answers, my child of Simulanka? Go and push the gear that connects up to the starry sky. When that time comes, I shall dance and return the tracks beneath my people's feet back to the stars in the sky. The hero from another world, supported by their companions, shall restore peace to this world.
So, Miss Navia was right. The goddess of prophecy didn't tell us anything about the future.
Fair enough. Guess we'll just have to play it by ear.
Then first, we have to restore the sky back to its original state by putting the stars back in their positions. Let me do a quick count. All right. Adding in the ones we picked up on the way here, I think that's all of them. Let's go hang these stars back up in the sky.
In the sky? How do we get up there?
Oh, I got us covered. We will, of course, be taking the Aerial Express.
Is that a flying train?
Hey, you already took a train that runs on water. Is a flying train really that much weirder?
Well, at least the Maritime Express still runs on a track.
Oh, come on, don't worry about it. This train has been blessed by the goddess of prophecy. Its whole purpose is to protect the Metropole skies. It took me a lot of effort to find it, you know. I don't think anyone's used it in, like, 100 years?
100 years? Are you sure it's safe? Let's not forget that the goddess of prophecy's magic has been going haywire recently.
Well, it's not like we have any other options. Unless you want to do the honors, Paimon. Fancy flying up there on your own?
No, thank you. It's way too high up. Oh, wait, Nilu. You've got a feel for how magic works here. Can you do your thing and sense if this train is the real deal?
I can try. Yes, I can sense traces of magic, but it's different from the kind I felt in the forest, so I don't know.
Okay, fine. Guess there's only one way to find out.
That's the spirit. I'll come with you. Miss Nilu, will you be joining us?
I think I'll stay behind. That way, if something does go wrong, you'll have someone on the ground to get you some help.
That makes sense. If the train does break down, you can make us a giant origami crane to come bail us out. Or if a crane's too difficult, a finch could work.
So, I don't know why, but I have this weird feeling that this whole area has been designed for someone else besides us. And I don't know why I feel this way, but I think it's supposed to be for Klee. Don't ask me why I think that. It's not like Klee's been present to every one of our summer adventures. The second summer adventure we went on, Klee was nowhere to be found. She was having fun with her mother. And the third one, yeah, Klee was present, but you know, that one was more or less it kind of like being escorted and more of a babysitting thing. But I do feel like maybe Klee was supposed to find the book and she's supposed to be the hero. And we just happened to find the book instead of her. Because it's just a book sitting out in the open. But who knows? I could be wrong. But if that does seem to be the case, that'll be pretty funny. Just Klee shows up at the end and everyone's like, oh no, this was supposed to be for Klee. And we're like, whoops, we found the book first. Sorry. Because this is all like a big old fairy tale thing. It's not really all that difficult, and Klee could get through it all that. Klee could get through it with no problem.
Phoenix. I'd be scared if Clay was a hero.
I wouldn't. Klee can beat up a law churl. I know that for sure. Just blow it up. Just put a bunch of hilly trolls in here to be fodder for Klee's fun times with bomba bombs. We'll be like, here you go, Klee. Here's a law churl. Blow it up. She's like, all right. Time for some good old blasting. That's the elevator. This was more of the royal entrance, to be honest. Okay, I've looked all around. I couldn't find anything. What do you have to say about this, Nilou?
Best of luck. A finch, huh? I think I know how to fold one of those.
Oh, so these are paper finches. Paper finches. I thought they were paper cranes, but come to think of it, paper cranes would have longer necks, wouldn't they? All right. Let's ride the train into space.
Choo-choo! Aerial Express moving out.
Whoa, it really is flying!
What an amazing feeling! I've never been on a flying train before.
Neither have we!
That should do it. On to the next location.
We are so high up. Don't look down. Don't look down.
Oh, hang in there, Paimon. The hard part's nearly over. After that, it's downhill all the way.
Don't say downhill all the way! That is the last thing Paimon wants to hear! We're finally done! Okay, let's get back down while this train is still working!
Gee, Paimon. For a fairy that can fly around, you'd think you'd be a little more brave when it came to heights. But then again, we were pretty high up. Woo, we did it.
Great job! It looked like it all went smoothly.
Yeah, and it was an absolute blast, too. You gotta ride with us next time, Miss Nilu.
Huh? I'm okay. Thanks for...
Halt! What do you think you're doing?
Get out of my way!
What's going on?
Your Majesty, there!
Let us through!
Stay back!
It's okay. Let them through.
Your Majesty, could we please ask you not to turn the gear that connects up to the sky?
And why is that?
As you have seen, the goddess's gift is very important to us. It keeps us from harm and protects our very lives.
Some of us, we just aren't ready to lose that protection.
I see. I understand.
Huh? Your Majesty, do you mean...
I won't turn that gear. Not until you're ready.
What?
I've said before that the Metropole belongs to the people, and they should have the right to decide its future. But let me ask you this. How do you plan to solve the issues we are currently facing?
Well, we'll start by rescuing the people that have gotten stuck. And then we'll find a way to figure out the true cause of this crisis.
And have you made any headway on that? The true cause, I mean.
Unfortunately not.
Hey, you little...
I'm sorry, my friend, but it's the truth.
You have friends and family that have been affected, don't you? That have gotten stuck?
Duh.
Phoenix.
I understand your concerns. But if we let this drag on for much longer, the situation may well get worse. More and more people will be frozen by the goddess's magic.
Alrighty, Phoenix. Thank you so much for tuning in. And if you want to learn more about the event, I am going to be covering all of it, so you can watch it in the archives. So, yeah, enjoy your vacation, and feel free to pop in anytime.
Yes, but if we turn that gear now, all the tracks in this city will disappear.
I know this is a hard decision to make, but have you ever thought about why the goddess might have made things this way in the first place?
Huh?
Why do you think she might decide to take back her gift and stop revealing further prophecies about the future?
Are you saying she has abandoned us?
No, quite the opposite, in fact.
What do you mean?
The goddess dearly loves this world and all the people of Simulanka. And because she loves you so much, she wants you to be able to choose your own path. Every parent hopes their child will have a happy and carefree life. But if they're overprotective, then all they'll manage to do is keep their child trapped. If a mother bird lets her baby ride on her wings for too long, her child will never learn how to fly. Perhaps the goddess of prophecy has always known that one day she'll have to let go. Children can only become independent if they're allowed to form their own opinions, make their own decisions, and deal with the consequences on their own. Only then will they be able to continue their journey alone, even after their parents are gone.
But we've relied on the goddess's protection for so long. We don't know what it's like to go it alone. We don't know if we have what it takes.
Are you kidding me? I think you've proven yourselves more than capable of that.
What do you mean?
You made a call in a time of crisis, and you've come all this way to talk to me. Even the guards couldn't stop you. That must have taken a lot of courage.
But we only did it because we were scared.
Why you set out on the journey doesn't matter. What matters is that you've proven you can choose your own path.
My friend, I fear our king is right. It is time for us to face our fears.
What? But we...
We can't go on living like this. Living in fear. Look at what it's driven you to do. You threw away a star personally created by the goddess of prophecy herself. You once revered her more than any of us. And I think the king is right. She hasn't abandoned us. So, why don't we put our trust in her one more time?
I don't care anymore. Do what you want.
Aw, he laughed.
I'm sorry about my friend. That's just how he is. Always had a terrible temper. Please accept my apology for his impudent behavior.
Is it just me, or has he accepted the goddess's prophecy?
I think so. Not that you'll ever hear him admit it out loud. Your Majesty, please turn the gear that connects up to the sky.
So, you've made up your mind? About giving up the goddess's gift?
Yes, I've made up my mind. But maybe losing the gift isn't what this is about anymore. Because we've gained something too. You have given us courage.
Well said. I am proud of your decision. Now, gather around, everyone, and join me as we make the night sky of this wonderful city turn once more.
So the stars hanging in the sky, they're music notes.
This entire metropole is a huge music box! That's incredible!
How do you feel?
A little scared and uncertain. But for some reason, I feel a lot more at ease. It's as if some kind of huge weight has been lifted from my shoulders.
Figured out any next steps?
To be honest, not really. But maybe I can start by having a heart-to-heart with that stubborn friend of mine.
I have an idea. If you don't know what to do, why don't you start by helping the people around you?
You mean the people who got stuck because of the goddess's magic?
I mean anyone and everyone who needs your help. By helping others, you'll eventually find your own path. Trust me, I have experience in this.
What kind of experience, Your Majesty?
Yes. We'll need a formal organization with a catchy name before we go out and start helping people. Why don't we call it the Spina di Rosula?
Spina di Rosula?
Ooh, or even the Spina di Rosula di Simulanka. Yeah, that's catchy.
Wow, big expansion for the Spina. Moving into other worlds now.
Spina di Rosula. I like it. It's a great name. Let's do as Your Majesty suggests.
Well then, how about I appoint you as the head of the Spina in Simulanka? While I'm off fighting the dragon with the other heroes, it'll be your responsibility to work with the guards and take good care of the people in the metropole.
What? You're planning on fighting the dragon? But no, Your Majesty, you must reconsider.
He's right. Your Majesty, you can't.
How are you two on the same side all of a sudden?
Perhaps Your Majesty is unaware of this. The great dragon suddenly broke out from the Titanium mines one day and tore the end of the world to pieces. After that, it spat out a strange fog that surrounded a whole island. No one knows what lies beyond the fog, and no one knows what has become of that poor island.
Before your majesty arrived, we dispatched many soldiers to fight the dragon, but none came back alive.
Yikes. Sounds worse than we thought.
Isn't that all the more reason for us to go? There could still be guards trapped there, waiting for someone to rescue them.
King Navia is right. We cannot simply stand by and watch as the people of this world suffer.
Very well. Though I have not served by your side for very long, your majesty. 2 days is enough for me to have learned that once your mind is set, any attempts to change it are futile.
You're a pretty good judge of character.
He probably didn't mean that as a compliment.
Since you're serious about this, I won't try and stop you. There's only one way to reach the end of the world, and that's by taking the Maritime Express.
Oh, right! So there's a line going there too?
Yes, it was originally built to serve the workers commuting to the Titanium mines, but it has been abandoned since the dragon attack. I'll tell the conductor to wait for you at the platform by the side gate to the Metropole first thing tomorrow morning. You're embarking on an extremely dangerous adventure. Please be careful, your majesty and friends.
Oh, thank you for your concern. While I'm gone, I leave the Metropole in your capable hands.
Yes, your majesty!
Just call me boss from now on. That's what everyone in the Spina calls me, and it's what I'm used to.
So, the plan for tomorrow is journey across the ocean, make it to the end of the world, and defeat a dragon. Whew, that's an adventure and a half. Do all storybook heroes have to work this hard?
At least we'll get to see some amazing scenery along the way, right? Besides, we'll have each other. It'll be a shared experience that we'll never forget.
Plus, we're pretty well equipped for a classic heroes versus dragons story. We got Miss Nilu as our magic caster, and I guess I'm the melee warrior who leads the charge?
Paimon can definitely see that. Anyway, those are tomorrow's problems. Right now, all Paimon wants is to eat a proper meal, because worst case scenario, if Paimon ends up getting eaten by a dragon, she wants to do it on a full stomach. And something about the end of the world doesn't sound like a great place for food options.
Well, the origami animals in the forest only drink magic tonic. What do the toy people here in Constellation Metropole eat?
Vegetable oil and sawdust, I think.
Paimon's gonna have to keep looking for that meal. So let me see. Okay, we gotta wait until tomorrow morning, but I do want to go back and talk with there she is. Our little Puss in Boots Kirara.
So, are you all set? Ready to start investigating?
I guess they are kind of dressed in blue.
Kirara, Nilu, and
Navia?
Navia are all dressed in blue outfits.
I think Navia's looked more gold. Plus, she doesn't get a new outfit. She only gets a little crown that isn't technically an outfit. But I really did like it. You would have liked it when we saw Kirara. She was on the train we used to get here, and she was biting her tail. She was like curled up like a cat, biting her tail, going, chicken. She thought this whole thing was a dream, but then she saw us, and she was like, no, this is all real.
Oh, no.
We're all good. I don't know. Maybe I should do this next time.
Ready to start investigating?
Yeah, let's do this now, since it's technically story.
Great! Let's go! I've delivered packages all over, but I've never seen a mysterious fairy tale world like this before. Looks like nobody has gotten around to repairing this house yet. Ugh, even I wouldn't dare to sleep in there. It might suddenly collapse in on you. Nothing to see here either. Maybe we can find someone to ask?
It's neat that she gets her own little separate adventure.
Aha! Over there! I bet we'll find some people there. Let's go take a look.
Oh, I guess in this house. I didn't know which one she was looking at.
Uh-huh. I was sure there'd be people here.
There once was a goddess who ruled over fate. Before she died, she left 3 riddles for the kingdom she had created.
Yo, Eternal, it's good to see ya. It's been a while. How have you been? Plus, my sister's here. Say hi, bro.
Hello.
So.
What? Who said that?
Long story short, on this day, a sentient feline, an outlander, and a diminutive pixie arrived on the scene. They saw a narrow path off to the side.
Okay, but which side?
Yeah, if you gave ambiguous instructions like that to a Comania Express courier, they'd give you the parcel right back and tell you to write the delivery address more clearly.
Despite how obvious the answer was, the perplexed pixie and the flummoxed feline struggled to work it out. Although, perhaps a small part of the blame could be attributed to my dull narration. Alright, let's try this again. The path on the left-hand side seemed to give off an enticing fragrance, as if to say, this is the way to wealth and glory.
Ooh, that sounds like the start of a good story. Then what? Then what?
All right, let's go get wealth and glory. To the left.
At the end of the path, the motley crew would soon spot a secret stone room. A prophecy had once foretold of a Marquis who shall one day venture inside, and thus it is named the future Marquis's abode to be. You like it? The future Marquis's abode to be? Got a nice ring to it, doesn't it?
That was a little bit boastful.
But before you continue, I must warn you of the danger that lies ahead. For example, under no circumstances should you sit on the chair in the center. Otherwise, the consequences could be a bit embarrassing.
Probably. Oh yeah, this is kind of. Is this the place? Oh wait, I think I'm following the wrong thing. Owl musician, flying hatter. Which one is it? Talk to Dev. No, talk to Alof. Okay, those are 2 completely different people.
Narration footnotes?
Oh, yeah. Yep, okay, this is the right way. I was worried for a minute there. You're in a cave. Dark cave.
So many
Oh, there's the chair.
summers, winters, springs, and falls, and now at last a hero hither strides.
This realm knows not what lies beyond its walls. Its secrets mystify the world outside.
Wait, new voices. Who are they?
So it's multiple narrators. I'm gonna go hit that thing instead of sitting in the chair.
With wood and earthenware strewn all around, the demon feline's fury can't be quelled. Reducing them to rubble on the ground, she finds the vessel's vacant save for,
Yeah, there was nothing in it.
She finds long gone the gems that once they held.
Are they describing how we broke the boxes and jars?
Who are you calling demon feline?
Calling demon feline.
Well, she is a what are they called?
Yokai.
Yokai, yeah. So. Alright, go hit this. Didn't do anything. I guess it's not active yet. All right, I guess we gotta sit in the chair. This seems... Explore the future MeriQuest's abode to be.
Explore the future Marquis.
Oh, Marquis. All right. Oh, that's right. In the Tale of Puss in Boots, that's why he left. He left to find a house and riches for his owner, didn't he?
No, actually, the cat, Puss, was the only inheritance that the farmer's son, that one of the farmer's son, I think the youngest farmer's son got, while his brothers got the farm and something else. The youngest son only got the cat. And so both the son and the cat were both homeless. So the cat basically said, leave everything to me. I'll find us a place to live and
Yeah.
you all set up for life.
Right.
And as long as you keep me, you know.
Yeah, yeah. Which is why he met
And
with
all
the
you had,
giant.
And all the son had to do was give the cat a pair of boots.
Yeah. And yeah. So I guess we read this instead.
Yeah, there was a lot more to the.
Yeah, I know there was a lot more to it because it involved him meeting with royalty and all that stuff.
Yeah, and the cat telling the king and princess.
My time with the Spiness taught
Yeah,
me that carrying
kind
an
of
unreliable
lying
baggage
to
like a
boast up.
marquee.
Yeah, boast up the. Oh, maybe this is it. Witness pact. In the name of the elders.
Of our three tribes, we hereby form this pact that from this day forth our people shall harm one another no more. No more shall we drip glue into each other's
Breakfasts. What?
Nor strike each other's heads with pickaxes, nor secretly drink growth serum that does not belong to us. We acknowledge the truth that has been determined by the great clockwork key, and we shall see the family of truth as supreme. Three witnesses to history, within the future Marquis' abode to be, quietly awaiting the Marquis of Carabas, which was the name that the cat came up with, actually, in the story, I think. Quietly awaiting the Marquis of Carabas, who is foretold to pluck up the great clockwork key. Let this esteemed one guide us, revealing one truth and two fictions. Of course, if the highest house has not been selected, then we may yet contend in private within permissible limits. But no more glue. It does far too much harm. It is
utterly inhumane. Okay, so that's what's in the chair. Glue.
Captivated by the epic poetry and enthralled by the outstanding storytelling, the Outlanders knew what their next objective was. Namely, to remove the clockwork key from the raised platform up ahead.
Cafe, I just realized you said we all had to speak like bards, but every time you open up your mouth, I don't hear any rhymes.
Yeah, I noticed that too. It's one standard for us and another for you. That's not fair, Cafe.
But yeah, hey, welcome back, Eternal.
Perhaps the Outlanders are worried that something drastic will happen the moment they remove it. Maybe that's why they're investigating the area thoroughly first. Can't fault them for that. I'm wondering if we can take advantage of this downtime to discuss whether we really need to keep this up.
Oh, if you guys don't want to put on a voice and speak in verse, be my guest. Just don't blame me for your own poetic incompetence.
As the Outlander stands before the clockwork key, they're overcome by a sudden urge to set it free.
Pull hard.
Also, Cafe, that'll be my last rhyming line. I'm not writing any more poetry until you apologize.
What does it matter anyway? I've lost count of how many people have tried this before. No one's getting that key out.
Strong as stone, firm as steel, the Outlander pulls, but it does not yield.
This has happened many times before,
we gotta hit it.
but this time is different. A thought enters the Outlander's mind. Attack! Attack! First weaken the structure, then seize the treasure.
Die, Pecker.
Oh, let's try again.
The Outlander's comrades urge him on. Keep up the attack. Don't give up halfway.
We did.
Oh, okay.
The attack now over. Only one final step remains.
Now it is the time to seize the key.
Okay.
Yes! Finally! Come on, move your butts and your legs, assuming they're still in working order. It's showtime!
No hard feelings about your lack of poetic contributions?
Oh, let it go!
Okie dokie. Woo. Hi. Albizi, Cape, and Boborano. Yeah.
Ah! Welcome, esteemed and noble Outlander. Allow us to introduce ourselves.
We represent the 3 great clans of this realm, having been selected as its authorized historical supervisors.
Our purpose being to await the arrival of one such as yourselves who shall remove the clockwork key.
My name is...
You're Cape, he's Albizzi, and that's Boborano, right? You've done so much talking that we can already tell you apart by your voices.
Aren't we missing someone, though? The guy who led us here to begin with?
Who?
And thus was born the long-awaited Fellowship, destined to uncover the truth of the past. Allow me to quote, if I may, in the history of Constellation Metropole, a new page has begun.
Him.
Well, there's no 4th person, so which of you is the ventriloquist? Come on, out with it.
We've never heard that voice before, but he sounds like he'd be good at reading bedtime stories to children.
Well, whoever it is, I don't know and I don't care. Forget about him. We have far more important things to focus on, like where our journey goes from here.
That key you hold is the pivot point about which the past and present of the Metropole revolve. However, between our 3 clans, there is some dispute over the historical record.
Each clan has its own version of history, detailing the clan's origins and the tale of the Dragon of Old. And unfortunately, we don't know which one is the truth.
Dragon? You mean the one that's been acting up recently?
Oh, no, not that one, you adorable little pixie. When I say Dragon of Old...
He means a dragon that would be really, really old if it was still with us today, but it was defeated in ancient times. The new one has nothing to do with our clan history.
Was that supposed to be a joke? Anyway, so you've been waiting for someone to remove the key so you can finally explore the truth of the past?
Not just explore it, but argue incessantly about it. Honestly, I don't care that much. Cape's the one who's always bothering us about it.
What we need to figure out is who resolved the dragon crisis. We have to know that before we can decide which is the supreme clan.
The moment you removed the key from where it was lodged, you became the honorary Marquis. We humbly beseech you, noble Outlander. Noble Traveler Marquis, we ask you to help us. You and your talking Puss in Boots and the pale floating pixie.
Puss in Boots? Are you serious? It's better than demon feline, but still...
Embrace it, my friend, embrace it! Most cats don't wear boots or speak, do they?
I'm not even a cat, I'm a Nekomata! Now that you know the word, I expect you to use it.
Please allow me to lead you all to a sacred memorial site. It will be much easier to explain what needs to be done once we are there. This place is sacred to my clan. It's where our brave forefathers once took up arms against the Dragon of Old. After a bitter battle that dragged on for many days and nights, finally, our forefathers fought the dragon into submission, and it fled. They took turns, though. Some forefathers worked the day shift, while others worked the night shift.
Okay. But that's the same dragon footprint that was in the other place we were in. So this is the same dragon we're talking about, unless all dragons are the same in this world.
So they say. It's just a legend, though.
Wait a second? Did I just hear you admit that your clan's history is just a legend?
History, legend, who cares? My clan was definitely courageous, that's the point. That's the truth. And isn't the truth what we've all been arguing about non-stop for all these years?
Capet's words gave the traveler food for thought. Could it be that the truth in a fictional world is equivalent to fiction in the real world? But that would have to wait. Apparently, Capet was not alone in his pilgrimage to this sacred site. Unwanted company had arrived. The traveler and the talking cat, Nekomata, decided to teach them some manners.
Okay. Oh, we get to play as Kirara. All right, cool. We get her for free. It's been a while since I've played with Kirara's character, so... Yeah, cat time.
True display of heroism and valor. It was as if the spirits of my ancestors were fighting through you.
Here's a thought. Could be wrong, but maybe the Traveler Marquis is a lot more powerful than your ancestors.
Well, technically, by saying that, aren't you implicitly acknowledging that my clan's history is, in fact, true?
Yeah, I like
Your
overkill.
martial prowess and show of courage are a more vivid reenactment of my ancestors' feats that suit the modern aesthetic. Now, let's get down to business. As we all know, time is but an illusion. Time may flow line by line, page by page, or frame by frame, but usually it flows in the form of springs and gears.
And that clockwork key you have in your hand can turn back time and make the past reappear.
Well, actually, my view is that the illusion of time is more of a problem of consciousness. Gears power the body, while the body is the vessel of the conscious mind. But the mind cannot understand the dimension of time, so we experience instead an endless continuum of moments as the pinion of now turns along the rack of ages.
I'm getting flashbacks to when I was delivering packages to the Sumeru Academia.
A teacher once asked Albizzi what his greatest fear was, and he replied, dragons. Boberano was asked the same question. He replied, time, and repeated the argument we just heard. The teacher then turned to Capet and posed the same question. He replied, Boberano.
The manuscript that tells the truth of the historical record, the blueprint to all of creation, the work of the great mage themselves. It can be found at the beginning of the gear rack, and on the very first page of the book.
Paimon didn't follow all that, but basically, you're just saying that we need to put the key in and turn it all the way back?
Exactly. It is said that in the beginning, the goddess of creation took the goddess of fate's manuscript as a blueprint, placed it under the goddess of prophecy's starry realm, and generated the world from a few magic arrays. So in a few moments, when the great clockwork key turns the local time here back to the very beginning, we will restore the magic arrays back to their original configurations.
Hold on, isn't stealing part of the blueprint of creation a little dangerous? Also, how are we supposed to know the original configurations of the magic arrays?
Well, the general shapes of the configurations have been passed down over the ages. They now form the family crests of each of our clans. So you'll just need to reference my family crest and join the dots accordingly. To address your other concern, when the house has already been built, do you really think that taking away the construction crew and blueprint will cause it to collapse?
The Traveler Marquis prepares to insert the great clockwork key into the nearby keyhole.
Alright, let's insert the key. Yeah. Alright, now we just gotta make the shape.
I guess we should start here?
Oh, yeah, thank you, Kirara. I didn't know she was helping me. Oh, yeah, and then it's going to go through there? Maybe? No? Well, let's reset it then. Can we do that? Ah, okay. So let's go this way, I guess? Yeah, we can. Over here. Okay. Then we can go down here.
Why don't you give it another try?
Really? Okay, so we only have a couple of things to try. Alright, let's try going up to this one. Here. Down to here.
Truth always has a limited scope, and so do right and wrong. Perhaps you had the right answer, but to the wrong question. Keep trying.
Darn it. Well, Kirara said we should start here, so maybe this is the place where we gotta start. And then go over to here. Maybe I just didn't go up high enough? Yeah, I didn't go up high enough. Alright. Oh, I don't think they're supposed to connect like that.
Truth always has a limited scope, and so do right and wrong. Perhaps you had the right answer, but to the wrong question. Keep trying.
How do I look at the clue again? I think if we... No, that's not it. Oh, must be...
No, that's unsealed parchment.
Yeah, that's not it. No, I don't think we got a paper. View the shape of valor. Complete the oracle. Open it to view hints. Open it. Guess we should start here.
So you start at the pillar that Kirara's at.
Yeah.
Because it looks like you're starting from the one in the middle.
Well, that one's the one that it always defaults to. It can't really start anywhere but where it says to start, so... Gotta think, how do I look at the thing again? The Oracle Pillar's picture. Open it to view.
I really want to go traveling. I don't mind.
No, that's something else.
There we go. As long as I...
Maybe go to the one that's the book on the menu screen.
Oh, on the menu screen?
friends with
No,
me.
this usually just takes me to here, and that's just to get these, commission things. And that's going to tell me to go back to Catherine and talk with her. That's why I usually save all that for later. Well, she said start down here, so I'm going to listen to her. Maybe we go up this way next. Come on. There we go.
Maybe it's taking the form of an hourglass.
Yeah. Ah, okay. There we go.
Behold,
Yay.
the sacred writings that record the truth of... No, wait. That have shaped the truth of history. Gather round and let us bear witness.
I picked up a fork and planted it tying down atop the mountain of grass. Behind him was a large, bright moon. He shouted out the names of everyone in the village. The village chief was first to be named, and so frightened was he that he wished to climb up the haystack and stop up Francois's mouth. Are you crazy? You're yelling so loudly the dragon might show up. You might show up. You good for nothing. Have you not seen how the windmill everyone built has been destroyed by the dragon? And here you are, worrying if it'll return? Francois really would have loved to kick him off the haystack, but held back given that the chief too was worried for the villagers' safety. Francois saw that nigh all the villagers had arrived, and so he cleared his throat. Dear neighbors and kin, think you still that we must endure this? No, of course not, but we cannot do anything about the dragon, said the grocer. Who says so? I did not leap onto its neck from the windmill blades. Oh, did I not? Did I not leap onto its neck from the windmill blades, stepping on it twice, and did it not fall down and flee? Perhaps everyone worked so hard to build the mill that was destroyed. Everyone's emotions became inflamed. Lifting their fists, they decided to take on the dragon. But Francois lifted his own hands and calmed the crowd. Let us go home for today, everyone. Everyone's present lack of self-preservation is not bravery, but rather wrath. If we yet desire to face danger after calming ourselves, only then may we truthfully call our sentiment valor. So everyone went home. The next day, there were still many youngsters who wished to follow Francois to take on the wicked dragon. Who would have known that the valiant possessed the protection of the goddess's radiant charter? Encountering true valor, the dragon could neither spout fire nor slash with claws, and was forced to follow the other party to call pauses and switch personnel. And so, after several days and nights of fierce fighting, the wicked dragon could no longer bear it and chose to surrender. A.
Feast your eyes, rejoice, and cheer, for this is the unquestionable truth. Look at the signature. Nobody is capable of forging that.
I don't believe it. So, all along, our histories have been false?
Don't lose heart, Albizzi. It does not follow from his is true that ours are false.
That might be the most bogus logic I've ever heard. But keep up the mental gymnastics, Boberano. I've been waiting for that look of jealousy on your face my whole life, and I'm gonna savor it.
And yet, it seemed that this conundrum could indeed have more than one solution. Everyone agreed that there may be more than one truth. The party decided to visit the sacred sites of the other clans and see what their documents had to say.
Isn't a narrator supposed to remain detached and objective? It feels like you're forcing a narrative agenda on us here. Oh, whatever. I'm in a good mood. Let's do it. The instructions say to repeat the process 3 times, and besides, I'm looking forward to watching you both be sorely disappointed.
Let's do my clan next. I'll lead the way.
The time has come to...
We'll need the key again, right? Let me see if I can pull it out. Yoink!
I Everyone's curious to see what this end of the world place is like. Come on, let's go meet the others at the station.
No, Paimon, we're not doing that story yet. We're going to do the Kirara story instead.
Finish off the case.
Yeah, and then we'll do part 3 next time.
Taught me that carrying an unreliable weapon
You gonna head
is
off,
worse
April?
than not carrying one at
Okay.
all.
April's gonna head off, everybody. Oh gosh, sorry. But yeah, we're going to finish up Kirara's story, and then I guess I'll stop the stream, and we'll take care of Act 3 next time I stream Genshin Impact, because tomorrow I'm going to be streaming No Man's Sky. I'm happy April got to see Kirara. April hasn't been able to meet Kirara yet. Or Navia, for that matter, so I'm glad she was able to see them. An idea of what they're like. Ooh, what's up here? Oh, a time challenge. I'll do that some other time. Alright, let's go up there, apparently. Is it up there, or is there another island? Oh, I guess there's another island. Okay. Could swim to it, I guess. I could just maybe teleport to it. Yeah, because it looks like it's in the main part of the city. Oh, they're all 3 here. And they were looking at a carrot and a radish for some reason. Is this them, or is... I'm sorry. Oh no, they all do look alike.
I do love Spina di Rosula's logo. It was designed by my mother. Have you noticed how it's shaped like a heart?
There we go.
The party finds no pedestal in which to place the great clockwork key, only a locked door.
Where's your clan's pedestal? Oh, let me guess, you hid it away in advance to save yourself the embarrassment of having it exposed as a fake?
You done? Okay. Now, since my clan's main claim to fame is...
Misinformation, half-truths, and fabrication.
Ah, shut up, Cape.
Shut up, Cape.
I swear, if I wind up dead one day, the murderer was Bobarana. Let those be my last words.
I love that. They were all just like, shut up. Stop talking. Even the narrator, like everybody. Oh, man. But even my character was like, please stop. Just because your family wrote something doesn't make it true. Does not make it true.
My clan's claim to fame is that we outwitted the dragon of old and stole its treasure. Ergo, all articles of value that we own, including the pedestal for the clockwork key, lie behind that door.
I have this weird feeling that all 3 of them are right. You know? From what I've been hearing about their stories, all 3 of them could be right for all they know.
So, next step is open the door?
Almost. There's one step before that. The door is protected by a smart interrogation system. We have to answer its questions, and if we get them wrong, we will alert law enforcement.
Jeez. Well, do you at least know the answers?
The correction fluid of time has dyed white the pages of the Book of Wisdom. No, I don't know the answers. But worry not, I had a quick word with the constabulary in advance. They'll ignore the alarm if we get the questions wrong, so answer without fear.
Question 1. Who is it?
Okay. This is starting off to be the most difficult challenge yet. It's the police. Open up. FBI! We're here for a routine inventory check. Jason Marquis and his retinue. You know, this goes in line with the Puss in Boots story. Just making up, fabricating things. We're here for a routine inventory check. That does not sound right.
The great yokai, Nekomata in boots.
Yeah.
And the trusty travel guide, Pixie! Travel guide. Trusty travel guide!
Yeah.
Question 2. By which virtue did the ancients defeat the dragon?
Ooh, interesting question. Courage and strength, hard work and wealth, wisdom. All right, so which one am I going to side with? Red guy, blue guy, or green guy, or yellow guy? I don't know. I feel like all of them could be right. I'm just gonna say, well, since this is the one guy's door to his house, so
To be completely honest, hard work is a bit of an alien concept to us here in the Constellation Metropole. We have hardware and we have clockwork, but not hard work.
Question 2. By which virtue did the ancients defeat the dragon?
oh, we get to say all three. Well, that works out because that's what I wanted to answer, all three of them.
Oh, no, don't say that. Even though the writings you saw do prove that bravery has its uses.
You do realize we can hear everything you're saying, right?
If you say it out loud, you'll only set those three off arguing again. Thinking it is fine, but please promise me you won't say it.
Question 2. By which virtue did the ancients defeat the dragon?
Yeah, we're allowed to say all three. Okay, cool.
If this is the right answer, I swear I'll...
Correct!
What? A barefaced lie. So low.
Question 3. Which is more real? The fiction of the outside world, or the truth of this world?
Hear, hear! Who can be sure that the outside world isn't just a dream? And that when the dreamer wakes up, they won't just find themselves inside a novel? There is no way to know, therefore both are equally real.
All correct. You may have the key pedestal.
Traveler Marquis, you know what must be done. Please insert the great clockwork key. Oh, and this is my family crest.
Okay, so I gotta pay attention this time. It looks like it's kind of in a diamond shape. So it really all depends on where the key's going to start at. Kind of like a... So if it starts at the base of the key, it would be like up, right, up, left. So... Where's the keyhole? Oh, there it is. Oh yeah, this, I still can't quite tell. View the shape of wisdom. There's nothing that tells me how to do that either. Unless it's in here and I wasn't paying attention. That's not it, is it? No, that's that. Oh god, it also in HSR. That's cool. I'm glad I have it now. But I won't really need to use it until, you know, later. What would be the base of the key? Oh.
Do we really need this one?
So I guess that would be last, right? Wait. Why do these look so off from what I saw in the blueprint? How do I look at...
My time with the Spina has taught me that carrying an unreliable weapon is worse than not carrying one at all.
Oh, there are 2 side quests that are narrated. Oh, this is going to be a long and fun journey. I probably should have ended the stream with the second act, but you all deserve a little extra because I went on break earlier. Oh, okay, there are some up here. I didn't see them, thank goodness. I was like, this seems like there aren't enough. Alright, so now it's just there are too many. This is the base of the key. So then that means we gotta go up this way. And Kirara's right, we don't need that one. So we start here, go over to here, and go down to here, and go down to this, which is the base of the key. There we go. Haha. Thank you, Kirara, for that clue. It was very nice of you. Because I didn't know there were some more up there.
Let me see what elaborate fiction the Clan of Wisdom was able to conjure up.
If anyone's listening, I would like to submit these as my last words. I surrender. I'm the one who murdered Cappe.
I'm the one who murdered Cappe. Cappe is kind of a jerk, isn't he? Wise Antonio in the basement of the crumbling house began reading the ancient book he had found. His oil lamp shook from time to time as the swaying structure above ground collapsed. The village was to be symbolically raised by the dragon. Or razed. I think that's razed. Symbolically razed by the dragon. And he had been chosen by the dragon, for he had not returned home, but Antonio did not care. He only wished to study the book the old lady had given him on the bridge he passed today. This book was titled The Radiant Charter, and within was recorded all the rules that every being in Simulanka must follow. It was written in the language of world's creation at the very start, and if Antonio was not possessed of extraordinary wisdom and deciphered this primordial text, there would have been no study to be had. This book recorded no solutions as to resolving the difficulty that Constellation Satellite presently faced. Satellite? When did we start talking about... Okay, space junk. Nor did it contain any hexes that could aid Antonio in repairing his own home. But he knew that wisdom was the mightiest thing in the world. The morning light shone through the ruins of his home, and the neighboring blacksmith and chubby chef took great pains to get rid of the house's wreckage, which blocked the basement hatch. With dark circles about his eyes, Antonio said to the chubby chef, "I shall defeat the dragon. I will return soon. Are you sure you are all right? You don't look like you got any sleep. Just smoke from the oil lamp. Don't worry about it." The dragon sat atop the mountain of treasure, gazing down at insignificant little Antonio walking closer. Flames gathered in his throat, preparing to burn the area 1 centimeter before him. All the better to scare this puny, foolish creature away. "Halt. I'm a qualified second-class Meister. Okay. The Radiant Charter states that should I refuse a duel, you cannot use force. This restriction did indeed exist, and so the wicked dragon swallowed its flames whole. Ah, how it dreaded going to the toilet tomorrow. Yeah, I suppose Taco Bell do that. Antonio, for his part, had not expected the second class. Russ cleared Meister qualification exam he had taken on a lark would come in useful. And since I am a second-class Meister, I propose a duel of riddles you cannot refuse. Now Simulanka had just such a law, mainly for the benefit of sphinxes, old sages, and princesses who wished to make their life harder for others. The evil dragon had not expected this rule to catch up with it. I shall ask the first question. My house sold for 8,000 mora yesterday, but I thought there was room to raise the price, so I bought it back for 9,000, planning to sell it for 10,000. How much mora did I lose in the end? 2,000? $8,000 mora yesterday, but I thought there was room to raise the price, so I bought it back for 9,000, planning to sell it for 10,000. Well, if you haven't sold it yet, then you wasted 1,000 mora. Well, that is to say that the little punctuation right there isn't a decimal point, so yeah, you wasted 1,000 mora. How much mora did I lose in the end? The dragon laughed in contempt. What's so hard about that? You could have waited until it hit 10,000 to make your move, but you sold it for 8,000 and bought it back for 9,000. So you lost 1,000 mora that you could have earned instead. Wrong, you burned my house down yesterday and I couldn't sell it at the time, so I've lost far more. Oh, he was talking about his actual house. I thought he was talking about like a hypothetical house. Sorry, I mean, I do have to burn a house, and you happened not to be home, so I might as well have hit one that doesn't result in any loss of life. Now that you've lost this contest, I have the right to loot of the same value as your life. -1 mora, and considering that you've burned my house, I can seek damage. Let's assume that my house is worth just 1 mora. Well then, wicked dragon, you know what to do with yourself. Please spare me, I'll give you anything. Your words, not mine, Antonio said. He had written as he pulled out a contract that he had written long ago. Thus did Antonio use his wisdom to take all the evil dragon's treasure. The dragon, devastated, would never again return to attack the constellation satellite where Antonio lived. Many years later, a child asked Antonio, "You sold your place for 8,000 and spent 9,000 buying it back? So it looks like you actually did lose 1,000 mora." that's what I said. This is true. He did lose 1,000 mora. Because the dragon paid him back in kind. Oh yeah, another one of these. I know it doesn't get rid of it on the stream chat itself, but it's good to ban bots like that. Also, if anyone's claiming they can get you cheap viewers, don't fall for it. It's a scam. Never fall for that. Alright, so I read the entire thing. I usually don't read any of these, but this one was actually kind of funny. The idea that he tricked the dragon like that with contracts, and it was so a shame that it just never came back. Sorry, everybody, it's getting late for me.
Look, my clan's history is true as well. There's that same unforgeable signature again, right here.
What? Oh, does this mean that my clan is the only odd one out?
Given that my clan's wisdom is such a subject of ridicule in your eyes, I will now appeal to my own personal intelligence, which I believe far surpasses that of my clan at large, and make a prediction. It seems likely that the claims made by each of our clans regarding their history and virtue are all true.
Boberano? How can that be?
Oh, I get what's going on. Once, when I was drinking with Gujiyai, she bet me a round of dried fish that I couldn't guess which cup the umeboshi was under. Whichever one I guessed, I was always wrong, and Gujiyai would lift a different cup to reveal the umeboshi. But then, I learned later from one of the shrine maidens, Miyuki, that all of the cups had an umeboshi under them. Just goes to show, I still got a long way to go before I become a great yokai.
Oh, don't mind Fox Lady. That's just her way of teasing you.
Actually, that reminds me. We can now open these 3 treasure chests. And unlike the guessing game you mentioned, this one's not a trick.
Cool. Well, once you've plundered the last of Boberano's family wealth, we can go to my clan's place.
Forget the plunder his
Guess I'll take
family's
the
called.
clockwork key again then. Yoink!
Yoink. I love that. Yoink. Should I take it though? This could be a trick. Well, I might as well, otherwise they're just gonna sit here.
Whoa.
Oh, and I get it extra. It's okay, we are supposed to take them then. I think they're just around the corner, maybe? Yeah. Nope, it's higher up. Since there's no real way to warp there. Looks like I'm gonna have to walk all the way. Nah. I'll do that some other time. I'm gonna go up to the 2nd floor. Oh. I wonder what I did to get that.
Let's pack it up.
I guess whatever it is I did, I forgot to grab the... Oh, that's right. There was that one treasure chest that I heard show up, but I never grabbed it. Oh, I thought I could look in that window. I was about to say, wow. Oh, hello, birdies. Just sitting there. Okay. Here we go. This is their count. Oh, I gotta keep walking. Okay. Let's say on a bridge. So many giant guards. I like how they kind of led me there. That was nice of them.
The cohort of truth seekers followed Albizzi to his clan's sacred site. They arrived to the site of a giant guard towering over them.
Up ahead is my clan's gigantified guard. He can be a little pig-headed, and he's incredibly strong. Your weapons won't even scratch him.
Wait, but wasn't Kappei's clan the one that's all about strength? So, what do you guys believe in then?
Oh, the guard is one of Kappei's people. Size is a coveted trait in the clan of strength, after all. Mine is the clan of empathy, and our key contribution is... growth serum!
What's empathetic about that?
Our ancestors believed that, just maybe, the dragon of old didn't mean us any harm at all. Perhaps the dragon simply didn't notice us, since we are so very tiny. So, they drank the growth serum and grew even larger than the dragon. Then, they set the dragon down, calmly explained their perspective, and eventually taught it how to empathize. The serum isn't what it once was, though. Nowadays, it doesn't make you grow all that much, and it actually makes you lose your empathy. So I advise we take a detour.
Despite Albizzi's words of caution, somebody, no doubt, has other ideas. Surely we could avoid a conflict with the guard, they think to themselves, if we could just try to understand one another. You could, of course, just take the path to your left and go around. But some people are gluttons for punishment. It's all part of the experience, I suppose.
It is a longer way around, though.
Part of the learning.
Yeah, it is a much longer way around, though. We'd have to go all the way around this way. Unless this wall... No, looks like I can get in through there.
Process.
Could just go all the way around. So you can either brute force your way in or take the path of empathy. And I think I'll do that since we're following empathy's lead here. But it is a bit of a maze, I guess. Because this is a dead end right here, so there's got to be another way. Oh, I see. I'm going to go up the wall.
Why is my own clan treating me like a villain?
You've been away too long. We all have. Feels like we've been waiting forever.
Yep. Looks like I can just fly over here. Oh, geez.
We should be getting close.
Why is this place so full of junk? Are you the kind of people who never throw away the box when you buy something because you're worried you won't be able to return it without the original packaging? We'll never find the Oracle Pillars in all this mess.
Never mind that. We have a more pressing issue. It seems there's a slight problem with my clan's family crest. The Marquis may need to utilize their wisdom to solve the issue.
Okay. Oh, yeah, there is a problem with their crest. So we won't really be able to tell where it starts. All we know that from the look of it, it's kind of in a question mark shape, sorta. Or it could be like a reverse question mark. Oh, I can't quite tell. So it's either a question mark going one way or the other. All right, well, I'll figure it out when they pop up. But yeah, that whole thing about keeping the box that Kirara talked about, I do that. I keep, but not to return things. I keep it because sometimes it's a good idea to keep the box as certain things come in, because if you need to move or if it's an awkward item, like say a flat screen television, it's good to keep the box that they come in because it's easier to move it if you need to move it from one house to another or one room to another. That way you don't have to worry about it getting broken. So I don't know what Kirara was all about. Sometimes it's important to keep the boxes. That way the thing can be transported safer. Because, I mean, why buy another box? And then you have to go through the process of finding a box that's the perfect size, and then you gotta buy things that'll pad out whatever it is you're trying to transport. There's all kinds of good reasons to keep the box that certain things come in.
Wisdom too, huh? Well, you guys have a bit of everything, don't you? Except empathy.
Except empathy. The one thing they're supposed to have.
Over here! I found it!
Well, thank you. It's not that hard to find. And now we hit it. And realize I could shoot it, but I guess I can.
I'll go keep watch.
Yeah, she's like, I can't figure this out. Oh, there's one behind the...
Keep the noise down! We don't want to alert the guard.
Well, I gotta break the damn boxes.
Can't you destroy the boxes a little more quietly?
No. There's one over here. No. Okay, good. All right, so it's either gonna... It's got to start here. So... This part in the center has to be the last thing. Man, this is a hard one. Open it. How do I open it? It keeps telling me to... Oh, wait. There it is. No, wait, that's not it.
I really want to go
That's the
traveling.
other thing.
I don't mind where we go, as long as I...
Oh, here they are. They are in here. Jeez. The manuscripts. Oh, no, these are the manuscripts. They're not the... The crests. You'd think they would be in here. It's telling me that I can look at them, but I don't see them. This would be the only menu that they'd be in, too.
Have my friends with me.
View the shape of empathy. Complete the Oracle Pillar's picture. Open it to view hints. How? I don't know. Maybe...
I do love Spina di Rosula's logo. It was designed by my
Well,
mother.
I'll go with what I
Have you
do
noticed
know.
how it's shaped like a heart?
It's got no cuts. Oh, it's all gotta be completed, huh?
Apparently that was incorrect. But don't blame yourself, it's Albizi's clan's fault for taking terrible care of their family crest. How could they let something so important get so dirty?
Right. Oh, I could start down here. But at the same time, that's still kind of... meh, you know? Oh, wait, hold on. Damn, that's not it. Wait. It's a little hard to figure out because the dirt spot is right on this right side, so it's hard to tell if it interjects like this or the other way, you know? No.
Apparently that was incorrect. But don't blame yourself, it's Albizi's clan's fault for taking terrible care of their family crest. How could they let something so important get so dirty?
Well, then that only leaves me with one other choice. And straight down. No? Well, then what the hell?
Apparently that was incorrect. But don't blame yourself, it's Albizi's clan's fault for taking terrible care of their family crest. How could they let something so important get so dirty?
If I knew how to look at it, I'd know what to do. I don't know how to look at it, which is really freaking me out. Like if I could talk with them or something, but I'm not seeing any way to do that. Yeah, can't do it there. There's nothing in here, which is weird. Oh, wait a minute. No, that's just the script that we get once we do the thing. Hmm. That's how you do it. By pressing it down like a button? It should say that. It should say, like, just below that comment where it says open it to view the hints. It should say what button you're supposed to press. You're supposed to press the left joystick like a button in order to open it. That's...
than not carrying one at all.
They should say that. Why do they not say that, Gee? So that one at the bottom just... So then this one, I guess, just does not get used. By the look of it, it looks like it just doesn't get used. Let me take a closer look here. Yeah, it looks like it's just supposed to... You're just supposed to not pay attention to this. But which direction is it supposed to go in? Maybe this way? Dang controller wants to be a jerk. Yep, this way. Okay.
This is the last one.
Oh, right, I gotta read all this. Galileo and Alberto did many good deeds again today, though it was most tiring to help the old lady on the bridge move her barrels of hard apple cider. They each got a small barrel as their reward. The moonlight was unobstructed and beautiful, and the two good friends climbed up the high wall that had been built to stave the dragon off. Alberto lost the rock paper scissors match, so he had to hold the barrel of cider under the crook of his arm as they climbed the ladder. Look, this is a big house. This is the big house that our chubby chef was so proud of. Who's this chubby chef that's like in every one of these? Doesn't look so big from here, huh? Said Alberto. As he looked at the house. You're wrong. That's my home, said Galileo. The chef's house is that one. Alberto's night vision was not all that good, and moonlight could never compare to daylight. If one were to close one's eyes, the light could not be seen at all. He tried a little harder, but could discern nothing more. But it's also really small, Galileo continued, so there's nothing wrong with your statement. Galileo and Alberto were both rather perceptive people. Galileo's reply covered for Alberto's discomfort regarding his poor vision. While Alberto also lost the rock, paper, scissors match on purpose, so that he could carry the cider barrel because the gears under Galileo's ribs were injured. Oh gosh. Well, that was nice of him. Here's to you. The two friends raised the toast once Alberto stuffed the cork back into the barrel. The next day, the two gathered everyone in the village plaza. First, they apologized for the collapse of the anti-dragon wall and told all the people that they were preparing to have a talk with the evil dragon. I know it was a lot of work for everyone to fix that wall, but we're not that fussed about it anyway, the chubby chef said. But you're sure you're not bragging when you say you knocked it down yourselves? Of course, that was not the chef's point. He too was a good person. He continued also, it's too dangerous to seek the dragon out. Don't worry about us. And so the two best friends in the whole world departed. Okay. The evil dragon trembled before Alberto and Galileo for some reason. The old lady's liquor could make people grow very, very large. Oh. That was how they accidentally squashed the high walls in this previous night. As they gazed down at the ground far below, they more or less understood how the dragon thought. No wonder it could accidentally destroy the village at its feet. So, as long as they could get the dragon to notice people, they could surely come to an understanding. The two friends thus drank all of the remaining magic cider, becoming even larger than the dragon by a good margin. Reeking of alcohol, they sandwiched the dragon between them and drunkenly tried reasoning with it. The dragon riled up in terror all of its might, I don't know, and fell aura forever gone indeed. I don't know what that word's supposed to be. Majesty, I guess. Majesty and fell aura forever gone indeed. It even looked kind of pitiful. Alberto attempted to pick dirt off of the scales on the dragon's back. Oh, again with this. I'm so sick of bots. Yeah. I really hate those bots. I think this is like the third time in 2 streams that this has happened. I keep getting the same bot trying to tell me to buy things or buy viewers when it's a total scam. I hate it when that happens. Just in the middle of when I was reading. Now I lost my place. The fell aura part. I remember that. Forever gone indeed. It even looked kind of pitiful. Alberto attempted to pick dirt off the scales of the dragon's back, but wound up picking off an entire scale. Oh, Jesus. The dragon sought to flee, but Galileo, fearing that the crisis might persist for 10,000 years more if the misunderstanding was not cleared up, tugged its tail and dragged it right back. That's making it so much worse. They're not full of empathy at all. Otherwise, they'd understand what was going on. To be honest, we've always lived under your feet, but we are far too small, so you may not have ever seen us. Now we've transformed and become big, Galileo said. Sorry now, surely you must know that we dwell at your feet. The dragon nodded repeatedly, and thus did the two and the dragon chat all night, and believing the goal of mutual understanding achieved the two set off along the road home. So they basically threatened the dragon to listen to them, and then he decided to listen. That doesn't feel like empathy at all. Oh well, it still has the AA, so I guess it's official.
The signature. So it's true. Empathy is one of the founding virtues of Constellation Metropole too.
Just as we suspected, all three are the truth.
Okay. Well, this is a lot to process. I feel a little empty inside. Yes, we found the truth, but there's too much truth.
I get you. It's like in Inazuma, when there were only 6 books in the Mirage Warrior series, it was really popular.
Yeah, and then the next book comes out and it ruins the entire series. Just like how everybody reacted to spoilers, how everybody reacted to the ending of Game of Thrones. Man, that had such a huge backlash. But yeah, there was way too much truth in those. All three of them kind of disproved their family's honor. The people of wisdom aren't that wise, the people of strength aren't that strong, and the people of empathy are not that empathetic. If they let all this get out, their family names are gonna be ruined.
But by the time book number 88 came out, nobody wanted to read it. They'd all lost interest.
A brief moment of joy is drowned out by a growing feeling of melancholy. But perhaps there is a glimmer of hope to be found too? Anyone? Anyone? All right, I'll say it. How is it the case that these 3 versions of history can all be true at once?
That's exactly what Paimon was wondering, but Boborano kind of already explained it away earlier. So Paimon was worried she'd look stupid for asking the question.
It's not a stupid question at all, my dear little pixie. While I did postulate that different truths may coexist, there is an issue when it comes to these 3 truths in particular. The problem is, all 3 truths are the history of the exact same thing, namely the dragon and the Metropole's origins. Yet all 3 bear the signature, showing that they're genuine.
Suddenly, the sound of a bell rings out.
The bell! It rang once! What does that mean again? Ah, yes! Highest level of emergency! Everyone, to the main entrance! Stat! Bring all the glue traps and place them outside the gates!
The whole city is on the lookout, and there's only one way out. It's the path right in front of you.
Okay. Let's break the rest of these.
Why'd they ring the bell anyway? Also, why is 1 ring the highest level of emergency?
Yeah.
Obviously because you have to respond fast when it's an emergency. It'd be a bit too late if they waited till the 99th ring.
Well, that would be too many. Be like 3. 3 is good. Gee. 1, everybody just be like, oh shit, literally any ring of the bell would cause a panic. Alright, now we just float down and try not to get stuck, I guess.
They're outside! After them!
Oh. Oh my. We got this. Ooh. Getting a little tricky.
Any further and
Oh.
We made it out. Don't know if we'll still be needing this clockwork key, but I yoinked it out before we ran, just in case.
Okay, but back to the truth problem. There are 3 conflicting versions of the truth, and somehow they're all still true. What is that supposed to mean?
I don't know. I doubt anyone here in Simulanka can make sense of it. All we do know is that any manuscript bearing her signature has to be valid.
Well, she is the goddess of fate, the creator of all this. And all these manuscripts are her grand design.
The reason we argued about who was right was that we didn't know enough about the truth of the past. But now we have the truth. So we just have to accept it. As surely as we will follow the clockwork path designed for us, so is this the course that history has taken. It is clear and incontrovertible.
We will never argue again. Thank you all.
Is that all there is to it? Is this where the decision made at the first crossroads of destiny has led us to? A pointlessly happy ending? Overthinking it would be equally pointless. Well, that's enough for one day. Time to take a break.
Could you be any more cryptic? You're planning something. Paimon knows it.
Whatever happens, today was a breakthrough in my journey of discovery. I will go back and share it with my clan.
Me too.
And me.
Let's leave it there for today then. I'm sure we'll find out what else Mr. Narrator has planned for us tomorrow.
Alrighty. Yep, and just like before, we have to wait until 8 o'clock the next day for the next thing to happen. Dang it. Alright, let's exit out of here. I feel like I've done enough. Back to Mondstadt. Claim a lot of our rewards and whatnot. We'll finish up that story as well as the third act tomorrow. Well, not tomorrow. The day after, because tomorrow I want to play more No Man's Sky.
Ad Astra at... Thank you for completing today's commissions. Here is your reward.
Hooray, thank you.
Ad Astra...
And I get Mora. Oh, we're up to 100. Sweet. And I'm sure we have more coins, but I'll spend them next time. Oh, you know what? No, I need to go back in there to spend them because I want to trade them. Right, back to the... Can we warp to it? Ah, gee. If my... No, we can't. Figurines. This adventure was a lot of fun. I'm kind of glad that I decided to do all of the story for that area. We'll have to go back there next time anyway, so... Oh, I didn't get any coins. Oh. I don't know how I'm supposed to get them then. The coins, I mean. Oh, that's right. I'm supposed to do the challenges, aren't I? I'll do them next time. I'm getting way too tired. You sit down. I want to end the stream by sitting. There. Ah, man. Let's get back to that title screen. Alright, so the next time I play... going to be doing the third act as well as the second act of the the second half of the
Thanks for the stream. Good nights.
Thanks, Eternal. It was good seeing you again. I'm happy to have any mods show up in Twitch, mostly because of the bots that have been showing up over there lately. I don't know what it is. YouTube's totally fine, but over on Twitch's end, there are always bots and scammers showing up over there these days.
Yeah, understandable.
It is just crazy.
Eternal memoir. Twitch is wonky TBH.
Yeah, Twitch is getting very wonky these days. It's like they don't have anyone paying attention to it. And I don't know if that's a good or a bad thing. with the track history Twitch has been having. Alright. So let's give out our thanks. Obviously to you, Eternal, for hanging out. And to Rachel for stopping by. That's right, she stopped by again today. It was good seeing you in the stream. You didn't stay for very long, but you at least said hello, and that's always a good thing. And over on YouTube, I want to thank... Oh, Sav. That's right, Sav came back. They have a new account now. They're Venti the Board. And to Venti, Venti's Wine. Thank you so much for stopping by and hanging out. And I hope to see you more. It was really cool meeting you. And lastly, Phoenix, for showing up again. I hope you have a great day, and I hope you enjoy your vacation. It was nice seeing you again. Thanks for saying hello. And that's pretty much it. Thank you to my newest subscribers. I don't know who you are, but I guess that's because you're obviously keeping your account or your info secret. If you do want me to give you a shout out, feel free to leave a comment on this video and I will give you a shout out next time I stream. Alright, so everyone watching in the archives, don't forget to leave a like, comment, share the video, and subscribe if you have not already. If you want to, we have a nice Discord. I have a link to the Discord in the description on YouTube and on Twitch. And as far as when I'm going to be streaming again, I keep my community tab on YouTube up to date all the time, so you can always check there if you want to see any information on that. Let me think. I don't really think there's anything else to discuss. Just that I'm going to be playing No Man's Sky next time I play. We're going to be starting up the Liquidators expedition, which should be fun. I know I was talking a lot about it in the last stream, but it didn't happen apparently. I thought it was already available, but it wasn't. Huge miscommunication on my point. I wasn't paying much attention to the website, and I should really do that before actually setting plans and things like that. So that's my fault, really. But definitely tomorrow. I will definitely be doing it tomorrow. Alright, everyone, you have a great day, great night, depending on where you live, and I will talk to you all later. Good night, everybody.